we're back, everybody. Welcome back to Swishcast, the only, and I mean only, Team Fortress 2 podcast, the only good one anyway, especially as of late. But we're back, finally back at it. It's been way too long, and as you can see, everyone is very, very excited. So as
I'm
always,
excited. Sorry, I'm texting at the same time. No.
yeah, no, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is my mic on? Is this thing on?
Am I muted?
Is this thing on?
I think you're good, buddy.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn it up a bit. Is this on? Larry, is this on?
Yeah, Larry, it's on. Okay, sorry, I put my phone away. I was just texting someone. Right? Okay.
Yeah, as you can see, guys, everyone is absolutely off their rocker with excitement to be here.
Fully ready and prepared.
Fully ready, prepared, and locked in. So, as always, just going to introduce ourselves really quickly. On the left here, we got me, Indy. To the right of me is Party. Say hello.
Hey guys, what's up? My name Patty Pug. I don't play TF2.
Yeah, and in a similar vein, we got not Sam G to the right of him. Doesn't play TF2 either.
What's cracking, Larry Balls?
Sam, you actually have stopped playing TF2. That's not even a joke.
You actually betrayed TF2.
I played it. I played the last event. Okay, don't. I want.
Yeah. I mean, do events count?
Events are TF2. Like, what are you talking about?
You're paying.
TF2.
You're paying for the server.
I mean, that should count more. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, below us, we as well have one more. The wonderful, as always, Azelle. Say hello, Azelle.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, Azelle. Oh, I like to sing.
Like that.
Oh, I like to dance.
I
like to do my spinning.
Stop it.
Sorry. So you might be wondering, guys, why are we back with our podcast? Well, I don't know if you guys don't know, but TF2 podcasts have been on the up and up. So many new bangers coming out, and we just can't compete. So
we'd be listening to this all summer long. We will be
so many amazing podcasts coming out these days. Like, actually, so many to choose from.
Yeah,
I don't even know why we're doing this.
These TF2 podcasts that are coming out are so good that we were like, okay, we gotta like at least try to keep up.
Yeah. Well, that's why we've been gone, because we couldn't think we could compete. But like, you know, there was one particular podcast that inspired me to throw my hat back in the ring. So do you know what? Fuck it. Hand me the microphone, Sam. Let's do this. Right, let's go.
Exactly. And so I won't bother catching up on what's been going on with TF2 for the past 3 months since we've done the last episode. I think we should just kind of jump into our first topic, right? Party,
yep.
if you wanna introduce us into this amazing, wonderful world.
So the biggest TF2 drama recently, in my opinion, is, so you guys may remember, I think it was about a month ago. I don't know, Indy or the expert. A month or two ago, there was a little thing called SOURCEMODS getting put on Steam, wishlisting. And, you know, so we have the classics, TF2 Classic, great game, fantastic game, definitely deserves to be on Steam. And now that's going to be on Steam, the fucking player base is going to skyrocket. It could honestly compete with TF2. And then we got Open Fortress, which is an amazing game on its own. I barely even consider it a TF2 mod, because the only thing it really borrows is like the art style, because it's just such a great game. And that's going to get players through the roof, going to be banger. But then we also have some new characters entering the ring, such as, can we put things on screen?
Yeah,
is how you're doing it this time.
Send them my way.
Right? Can you put this on screen?
Absolutely.
So we have a new banger entering the ring, and I really want to talk about this because it's insane. I've DM'd it to you as well. If you can put this on screen.
Yeah, go on and explain a bit about it as I.
Is it on? I can't see.
Start explaining it as I put it on screen.
Okay. I don't mind this. So, there's a little game called Team Fortress 2 Legacy by Enigma Studios, which it's looking pretty great. Honestly, it's got 14.
I'm gonna be on this like every day.
I'm getting on this. So let's read the description. Team Fortress 2 Legacy is a project that provides some post-2008 and pre-release Team Fortress 2 features on pre-2008 Team Fortress 2 gameplay basis. That's not.
Oh, what does that mean?
With quality of. So I'm trying to read this, but it's like not in English. It's kind of spelled in English. With a quality of light features and improvements made by community, as well as our own hands.
Okay.
We provide enhanced third-person game mode. So I hope you guys are excited for this new third-person Fortnite game mode.
That's never been done.
That's coming to TF2. Then we also got the lightning
build
fast
mode is coming to TF2.
Then we also got this lightning fast deathmatch game mode, which has again never been done before. You know, first deathmatch game. That boy from Matt Pat. I do this joke every time. He was right. 4-team death game mode. Now we can play as the yellow and green team, which again has never been done before ever.
So I mean, this just has like a little something for everyone, really. This is going to be like the source mod everyone will be on.
Performance enhancements. Now even old MediaTek can handle. I don't know what that means. I think that's like a fucking like a joke for like the IT neeks and the IT crowd. Anyway, expanded.
Like old PCs already handle TF2 pretty well.
Handle it better than new PCs.
That's true, actually. Expanded options for creating custom weapons and cosmetics. So, what is this mod, Indy?
I don't think the people making it know what this mod is.
I'm gonna play a load of shite. That's what it is. I think this was like, you know, a ChatGPT, fucking copy and paste, but like, you know, make it different. Well,
actually, I have some insider information on this.
Wait, can you just wait 1 second? Because I just want to point something a few things out. Okay, so before we get to the inside information, I just want to say, I'm not making any accusations here. But I love how the logo has taken inspiration from the TF2 Classic logo. Actually, if you go on the TF2 Classic logo and compare them side by side, it's like actually just, you know what they say about inspiration, and
you got to honor your inspiration.
It's the sincerest form of flattery, and it's just looking beautiful, and it's a great logo, legacy TF2. That's what we all be saying, and they even are so inspired that they go beyond just having, you know, a similar looking logo, similar looking everything else. They also have a similar looking studio name, but instead of it being Eminoma, it's now Enigma. So,
which I mean, like Eminoma is a crap name. Like Enigma, just like you know, it just rolls off the tongue.
Like Enigma rhymes with Sigma. So fucking cool. We all know that anyway. And as well, you know, so I'm sorry, but the Big E's got to make say there's going to be 2 Big E's coming in for Sigma Studios.
Exactly.
Let's
this is an Enigma studio because no one knows what the fuck's happening in it. Not even the people working it.
Indeed, I think you should break character now. Give us the insider spook.
Here's some insiders information here. So basically, Team Fortress 2 Legacy was originally a Steam page for an upcoming Half-Life 2 mod, because you know that Half-Life 2 mods can be put on Steam, right? For a while now. So when the news broke of this like Team Fortress 2 like modding renaissance on Steam, the modder very quickly and sloppily changed their upcoming Half-Life 2 mod page to look like an upcoming like TF2, like a TF2 mod. And originally this page looked a lot more similar to TF2 Classic than it is now, because I think now they've changed a bunch of stuff. It used to have the exact same color scheme. The logo used to have the exact same color scheme as the TF2 Classic logo, but now they like hue shifted it a little bit. And I think they used like screenshots of TF2 Classic on the Steam page without permission. So if you go on it now, it's literally just screenshots of regular TF2 that have like nothing to do with each other, which is just kind of odd. So this is being quote unquote made by about, I think, 2 or 3 people. And I saw someone in chat saying, oh, is this stolen code? Well, according to the people at Eminoma that I spoke to, these people have no code. These guys actually don't have anything. They don't have like a game, a base. They have like all they have is a Steam page, and basically allegedly, they are just pretending that this is going to come out someday, and that they have like literally nothing to show for it. So
can you make a Steam page without having like a game or like anything to like at least send through like Steam?
you don't have to have anything.
You can just have a Steam page set
TF2
up.
mods need to get approved. TF2 mods need to get approved by Valve before they can get put on Steam. But they got around this since originally the page was a Half-Life 2 mod, and apparently you can just change everything about your Steam page, from the name, genre, everything, and you don't need to like submit a check to Steam like at all. So they just like kind of got around the whole like vetting process and just put this thing out there.
Can I just go off topic for a second? Just quickly, I just want to say that my Amazon has just shipped 30 cans of Pepsi without me ordering them to my house.
Yes, Larry.
Anyway, sorry, please keep going.
That's your Father's Day present. Anyway.
No, he doesn't. He's diabetic.
No, I'm saying it's a present for you, like.
I'm not a father. Oh, maybe I don't know that.
Sure, fella. I'm pregnant.
I've been sleeping around lately, so. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, my game theory, my Matthew Patrick on this is, so you said that it used to be a fucking Half-Life mod. So I say they did, obviously, as soon as the news that TF2 mods could be put up on Steam, they switched it, and then I assume what they're hoping is that people are like, oh, is this actually going to come out? And they like wish list it, okay? And then they're going to change it back to a what's it called? A Half-Life source mod. And then when it actually releases, people are going to see, oh yeah, something in your wish list has been released or something, and they'll be like, oh, Half-Life source mod, I don't remember adding this, but it's already in their wish list. So it's like kind of free advertising, I guess. That's my game theory. I don't know if that's a stretch or what.
I could believe that.
That's smart, but I don't think these guys are smart. Was my problem with that theory. I don't.
Well, I know a bit.
Because here's the thing: if you think about it, actually, that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Because like TF2 Classic, like think about how many people wishlisted that. They must have like seen how high the event, how like popular it got as soon as it got like put on Steam, and like just wanted to jump on that to like and maybe advertise their own like later on the line like Half-Life 2 mod that they were working on. Because like if they have like no TF2 like programming,
they don't have anything.
Like anything at all.
Wait, no.
Then they probably must have something.
Well, no,
because you wouldn't. Otherwise, it would just be like $100 wasted.
No. This okay, right? No, I think you guys have got this a bit wrong, because I've done the research. I've been in these Discords, and I've been looking around. So basically, I can tell you what I think this is. This is my theory. This isn't all confirmed. This is from what I found. So this is, keep in mind, guys. We're all having our own little game theories here. So this is a real source mod. Like, this does exist, but it is literally just like I think it's just a forked off version of TF2 Classic. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to push it back to like an older version and add some hats, but not all the hats. Basically, they just want to make their own TF2 Classic. But if you look on the screenshots on the Steam page, you can see like that's the Huntsman. That's the exact same animation as the one from TF2 Classic. If you go on their Discord, they have screenshots of the mod, and the fucking menus are exactly the same as TF2's Classic. So what they've done is they have just stolen a version of TF2 Classic and are kind of like changing it enough so it's their own thing. So that like they take the name TF2 Legacy, take an Enigma Studios. They're just changing it a bit to make it their own thing. And this is being done by some like Russian developers, and they don't really speak English properly. So if you try and like criticize them, they think you're like going after them, and they go have like a meltdown. It's quite funny. If you go on the Steam forums, you can see it. Because I said like I think I wrote a post saying like, what did I call it again, Indy? Oh yeah, I said it was the ratatouille of TF2 source mods.
Yeah.
And they immediately like were like, fuck you, they took it down. Because it is just ratatouille.
It really is ratatouille.
It's not great. But its planned release date is 2025, so it could come out, and I will be playing it. And if it's just TF2 Classic, I am going to be very disappointed. My big thing with this is, where is the moderation? There needs to be some. I know this is TF2 and Valve, and they're all like, sniffing their bums, scratching their asses instead of coding games. But there needs to be something in place to just stop people from doing this. Do you know what I mean? To just stop.
Like, you can't just change your Half-Life mod page to a TF2 one just like that. Like, I don't know. Like, some kind of check in place for that.
I can't just take Open Fortress, call it what's another word for open? Entry Fortress.
A jar fortress. A jar.
Yeah, a jar fortress, and then but it's like, it's deathmatch, but instead of being no teams, there's 9 teams, which makes no difference. It's duos or
What if we made all of the classes robots?
Oh, that is
hold on.
That would be kind of obscure.
That's not like TF2 has had robots before. That'd be crazy if they did.
No, Party, you're missing the joke.
You're missing Sam's wonderful joke.
I get the joke, Sam. I was expanding off it.
I wanted to find you didn't fucking know.
We were expanding the franchise of your bit.
Expanding the.
It's all about franchising, Sam.
Yeah.
Right. So
anyway, can we do the next one?
Overall, on this one, I'm saying that I'm not holding my breath for anything to come out. But if it does, then it's just going to be like a directionless mess. So that could be pretty fun too.
I had another one I was going to bring up, but I think it might have been taken down.
Really?
Okay, wait. Give me 1 second. There was one called Team Fortress Reborn, but I don't know where to find it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to look this up because it's not on the. It was on the Steam store, but it's gone now. So unless they're actually the fucking devs have actually.
I've got a fucking image you can use in the middle. In.
Oh yeah, there we go. Found the link. No, it's been taken down. Okay, hang on.
Okay, well, Azel, can I give you an image that you can use instead of?
If you've got something else to bring up.
Yeah.
I'm trying the Wayback Machine.
Just like we'll talk about Reborn, but just use this in its place.
There's a lot of other stuff as well that is just not that is
bad.
That's just not being that's not in any playable state or
no. I've got it. Okay, I've used the Wayback Machine to restore Team Fortress 2 Reborn. Okay.
Here's what Sam sent me.
Throw that on screen anyway.
Look at Sam's thing first, but then can you put this on? Because I want to talk about this one.
I'm taking this off the screen now.
Okay, put that on screen because this one caught my eye as well. So I put it in our group chat as well. If you guys want to open this, if you guys want to have a look at Team Fortress 2 Reborn.
It's gonna take a second because it's archive.
It says, it's been deleted. I don't know why it's been deleted. Don't know.
It probably didn't respect something important. So yeah, I don't actually know anything about TF2 Reborn. I remember we talked about it. I know because
I've been digging.
You gotta tell me about this.
Right. Okay. So this is TF2.
I'm ready to be reborn.
Okay. What do you think of the logo? What do you think of this on the right, the top right, the stretched JPEG of the mercenary?
I'm still waiting for it to load on the main.
You see how they're super wide.
No, it's still not.
Yeah, but
our stream hasn't caught up to it.
It takes a second, yeah.
Okay, well, once you see it,
keep describing it though.
Okay, once you see, you'll notice that the logo's a little bit shabster, and the guys are a bit wide and stretched. But
I see it.
For some reason, it's tagged as a 3D fighter, which I don't know. It's not. It's not quite Soul Calibur. So basically, the idea of this one is that it's just TF2, but what they're going to do is they're just going to put in new major updates, which is okay, I can see that. But if you look at the recent announcements, which I don't know if this is going to load because this is Wayback Machine.
Most likely not.
They basically said, and they went out to the Discord as well, they basically said, hi, congrats, we finally got this mod on Steam. Please give us ideas of what to add.
Yeah, Yeah, no, it
Uh,
literally reads word for word like exactly that.
Ugh, you know,
Sorry,
when I- so-
one of their key selling points, okay, in the description, okay, one of three is that they have changed the max FOV to 130.
Is that really like a system seller right
Yeah,
there? Like,
But do we need a whole other game for this?
Yeah, Larry. That's what, fucking, this is what you buy a Switch 2 for, FOV to 130.
I think the idea of doing a TF2, but you have like new major updates isn't bad. Like I think that could work. But my question is, why would you release this without a major update to go with it? Because then it's just TF2. Like you know what I mean? Like what?
I feel like if they made a
An update to go with it.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I think that would have been fine. I would have been like, okay, it's like it's like a newer TF2, I guess. Cool, could
I'm
work.
curious as to what this publisher is. This TF2 SOURCEMODS.info.
Okay, that's the next rabbit hole because there's a TF2 source mods website and this has all of them linked.
Yeah, it's a massive
Oh my
link.
god!
And there are
Everything in it.
way more than you because I always thought there was like 3 or 4. There was like Open Fortress, TF2 Classic, then there was the one with the robots, and then there was Pre-Fortress, which is like cool but kind of plays like dog ass. I'm sorry to say, but no, there is way more. Can I get the wiki page up? Should we move on
Can you
from
screen
Reborn?
share?
Should I screen? Okay, I'm gonna screen check.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
I'll figure it out. I'll put it on
Alright.
the stream.
Okay, so there is way more than what I thought. So, first off, I want to draw attention to all of these TF2 Classic versions. There's because we don't just have TF2 source mods now. We have source mods of source mods. We have the TF2 Classic source mods, which include TF2 Classic Prime, which I don't. Let's see what that does.
Great logo.
Yeah,
So
it's just
sorry, hold on. This is a fucking. It's a forked off team of the Team Fortress 2 Classic Beta 4. So it's a fork. It's a split off of a split off.
They changed the logo
Yeah,
to the cloth as well for some reason.
No, that was the original TF2 Classic logo.
Oh, was it?
With the clock. It had a clock in it.
I'm not a big fan of the clock. I want to be honest.
Yeah.
But, so basically, this is like TF2. It's a beta of TF2 Classic, but it has deathmatch in it. Which is okay, cool. And then we got TF2 Classic Community Edition.
Okay.
Which is TF2C, CE. It's a spin-off mod. So it's a
Rolls off the
source mod of a
tongue.
source mod. Which again is the same thing. It's the same game, but it has the deathmatch mode. So it's basically the same as as Prime. Then there's the custom edition. Oh wait, no, this is something else.
Can you go on my favorite? It's called Garden Fortress Battle for Suburbia. Should
Okay,
be
let's
like
just
near
go.
the
Let's just-
bottom.
I saw
Oh
that.
my god, this logo.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
please, put that on. Like, I actually like open it and like, can you open the logo on screen? It's like how fucking
It's
fantastic
pretty
that is.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Like, so this one is a TF2 source mod that is also trying to be a sequel to a Plants vs Zombies game.
Is there anything the TF2 community can't
14 playable classes in this one.
do?
Consists of plants working together to defeat the mercenaries together and the zombies. So it's the plants, mercenaries, and the zombies all going at it.
Oh, this sounds like the greatest game of all
It's
time.
also being built in Cobalt Source, which is a modified source, leaked source engine.
This is like the most early 2010s bullshit I've ever like read in my life.
And this is
Also,
real.
I wouldn't open any of those links.
Can I just say that is not going to be allowed on Steam if it's made with a leaked source engine. They only
Yeah,
give
not
they
at
only
all.
I think, I think this is just going to be
That's
like
the
a
least
joke.
of their
board.
worries.
what's it called?
I especially love how it's like an active question mark because I did check like all these links before. There's like nothing on them. I mean, like there's nothing on them. They do link to accounts, but they're accounts that like posted one thing like last year, and just like went completely like blank. There's like no info, no detail, no anything. Just this logo and the premise.
It's pretty awesome. I would like to play this when it drops.
It looks, the logo looks like something you'd see on.
Can we get back to these legacy TF2?
Let's go back.
Let's
to
get through those.
Yeah, so then there's TF2 Let's. We already talked about this one. Which has, this is its wiki page, by the way. It's one sentence.
Oh, wonderful.
And then, so then we have TF2 Classic. Then we have TF2 Genuine, which this logo.
It's a shitpost mod, I thought.
Shitpost overhaul mod of TF2 Classic based on the version demo, which was cut from the game. Although the existence for the reason of the mod's connection is unknown. It's well known with the community. Oh, it's like a create and response. Oh, it's like a
satire mod.
Like a satire. Of
Wait, hold on. It doesn't have the standard TF2 classes, but it does have the driver, janitor, Thanos heavy,
Joe Mama, Nostalgia Crick. Oh my god, Yoda's in this.
I'd hold off on fucking scrolling down. Did you just read the rest of the description?
No, what was it?
Read it. The description.
Oh. Wait, what?
No, the description up. Because of this, the mod for some reason contains ableism, sexual and racial discrimination. White supremacy and Nazi imagery. Come on, give the list to read. Give the list to read. Go on, I'm sure you want. I'm sure you won't find
because
anything.
It features the chemist.
As long as there's no slurs, I'll read it. I do like how Nostalgia Critic is in this. I mean, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. You just completely fucking like.
I'm not gonna look at that there.
Image.
I'm glad you were here, Sam.
I stopped reading halfway through.
Yes, same. My eyes directly went to all the classes.
Yeah, I was more interested in Yoda being a playable class.
Yoda down there.
I saw like a 5-hit fucking combo of hate speech and
of all the hatred in the world.
Oh my
fucking
god!
nested in this mod.
Whoa!
It looks somewhat normal from the surface as well.
How did we miss the giant offensive content notice?
I was like, what he's doing?
This? And I just didn't read the description.
Okay, let's move on from genuine. Then there's
Fortress 2
vintage. I know is like a genuine one. I think is real.
Yeah, this is a real one.
Because like at some point we're gonna get TF2 retro, unless we already have it.
So this one's more like, this one isn't really like an actual like trying to be a game. I think it's just like a way of preserving like one of the like earlier versions of TF2. Is that right?
You say that, but it was supposed to be a build of TF2 before it went like free to play. But it has like, I've played it and it has like the Dragon's Fury in it. Because the creator likes the Dragon's Fury, so how is that like vintage? So it's just like I don't know.
It's not quite vintage. I was there before the Dragon's Fury, so
yeah, me too.
Okay, and there's Gold Rush.
Oh,
this one is becoming pretty infamous. I'm pretty sure.
Can I talk about this one? I have something to say. So basically, this one is already playable. You can already play this one. But this is there it is.
There it is. Well, there it is, guys.
But basically, what this mod wants to be, it wants to take TF2 back to when it was at its best. So basically to 2009 when it had like barely anything in it. So this is just a very stripped down version of TF2. They're gonna. It's a little inconsistent because they're like, oh, this is going to be a 2009 version of TF2, but they're going to like change the cosmetics they include. They're going to change like some other things. Like it's not going to be a 1-to-1 to how TF2 was in 2009. Like they're going to make their own changes on top of it. And I feel like at that point, you've kind of lost the plot, right? Because either you want it to be an archival version that's like as close as possible to what you're aiming for, or you want to make your own changes and make it how you want to make it. And another thing I want to say about this one is I've been in that like Discord, and it's very odd. I think this is the weirdest TF2 like sub community, because these people are like obsessed with like old TF2 in a very unhealthy way. Like they keep like arguing and bickering amongst each other on like the stupidest topics imaginable. Like, oh, is the shortstop golden age? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, is the Sandman stun a retro? And someone's like, oh, it's retro, but it's not good. And then he gets like beat up by like 10 people. It's like some of the stupidest like debates you'll ever like see in TF2 history, right on this one. And I guess I'm just gonna like put the plug in my mouth. I'm just gonna say, like, last thing I think about this mod is that it's just a boring idea, because I've played old builds of TF2 extensively, and I've researched them and whatever. In 2009, the most boring part about TF2 was the game itself. The more interesting part, the part you have nostalgia for, is all the community stuff surrounding it. So I just think it's a bit of a boring idea. But, you know, I'll still play it when they finish their build.
Do you want my opinion on this? I think,
yeah.
The thing is, I actually do really like playing 2007 TF2 with. Do you remember that time we did that event, Indy? It was a bit of a inside thing. There it was like, we did an event, it was like me and it was like me, you, a bunch of YouTubers. I think it was like 9v9, 2007 TF2. I thought that was really fun. I really enjoyed it, because I do think 2007 TF2 and modern day TF2 are basically like completely different. Like they play so much differently. But to say one is better than the other, I don't know. The thing is, I think TF2 when it released was still a really good game, and I think now it's like it's just different. I don't know. There is a simple charm about this, but at the same time, it does get boring quite quickly as well.
It's going to get boring very quickly.
Like, it doesn't have the longevity that modern TF2 has. And when I say mod, I don't mean like bot crisis bullshit. I mean like when like items and hats were like added, and like all these weapons and the ability to change your loadout and everything. Does Pyro have Air Blast in this? Because Pyro was like unusable in 2007.
Well, I think they will have Air Blast on it, because it's Air Blast was added in like 2009.
I think this could be good. I have not played it, but I could see this being fun.
I just see it being fun for a little bit. I just don't know, like, because it's like these are also like big art style Puritans. So they're probably not going to include very many like custom maps on their servers and stuff, which like I think that's the best part of like this era of TF2 was all the crazy custom mapping that people were doing. So if I'm just stuck on like the 10 maps that were out by like 2009, then it's like I don't know. Like you can only play Granary so many times.
Yeah, no, the original map pool was a bit shocking, I won't lie.
Yeah.
One thing about this as well is I feel like for me TF2 Classic is the perfect mix, because it has enough new weapons where I don't feel bored of the classes like super quickly, but it has like it's still really polished and really well balanced, and
it feels simple.
Yeah, and I know I'm gonna say the word.
It's got the play feel of like, you know, this version of TF2, while also like still keeping the like depth and intricacies that we have like nowadays, which is I think like for the best, because like.
Well, I just think it's like it feels like 2007 TF2 just with more added onto it, because like the thing is with 2007 TF2 is fun, but 5 maps and most of them being shit, and it gets boring really quick. It adds more maps and gives you a bit more variety to customize yourself with, and I think that's the best way. To me, it felt like the perfect combination of new and old, which is what I like. But then there's these people who think like that is not classic TF2. We need to have no weapons or it says no weapons, right?
It's gonna have like a couple. You'll have like back burner, flare gun. I think
A flare gun should be essential. Back burner could give a lot of
maybe like Force of Nature, a Blutsauger, Kritzkrieg. I think that's
it could be fun. I don't want to hate on this. I feel like yeah.
Yeah,
but there are like, it's just when you start using words like Golden Age, I start getting worried.
I think it's just like I think it has like all these other like mods that seek to go back to like a specific like old version are gonna like realize that what we are trying to go for is actually kind of boring. That eventually it's gonna morph into like as different devs come on and lead the project and whatnot. It's gonna turn into something else down the line. Because that's kind of how TF2 Classic started as well, didn't it? Like it was
TF2 Classic was originally this
TF2, and then slowly over time, other people joined in, and it just turned into something else. And I think that's just going to happen again, and down the line we'll get a different thing. Yeah, so
I think TF2, cool, I think 2007, TF2 is great in its own right, but it is very samey, very very simple. It's like so simple. To the fact, so I think
like this feels like a never-ending story of team of devs want to make 2007 TF2, then figure out they're bored as fuck and start adding new shit.
The thing is, the thing is, right? 2007 TF2 was so simple to like a detriment, but modern day TF2 is so over complex to a detriment as well. So it's like people are trying to find these like perfect balance, and I feel like TF2 Classic is getting close to that, in my opinion. Anyway,
I'm excited to see what these guys do. I'm not against.
It's just just things like Golden Age make me worried. It's just like because that kind of makes it feel like everything that came after is shit. But whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever.
As Reborn.
This is the one we just talked about.
Cancelled. There you go.
Oh, okay. It was only up for like 2 days.
I think they realized it was not a smart idea to spend $100 to get a non-existing game on Steam, and then they probably just
here we go
a way to get their money back. What is this?
So, goodbye, Open Fortress. Say hello to Team Fortress Deathmatch. That was very short-lived. One out of frustrations with Open Fortress is cancelled.
Oh. I mean, that main menu looked cool.
Yes. The final idea for the setting and theme was planned to take place in the 1950s and was going to be a bunch of hillbilly rednecks fighting over drugs.
What does that do TF2?
Yes, Larry, yes.
Sam, how do we not see these things? How do we need Sam to like read the rest of
with the glasses on?
I don't. These are just like fucking like dyslexic. I'm sorry.
No, look, he says here, look, was born out of frustrations that were going again opposite directions based off games, leaving nothing like TF2. Okay, so these fucking source mods not trying to be TF2. I'm gonna do my own thing and make it TF2. That's how it is set 30 years earlier with a bunch of hillbillies. Like, what the fuck is this?
Fighting over Fent as well, by the way.
I think that could be, actually, to be fair, I think the idea of hillbillies in the 50s fighting over drugs could be a fun game. Just why does it need to be a TF2 source mod?
No, I can see why this could be a TF2, because, if you're basically just working off of, modifying TF2's gameplay, you can do whatever you want. You can change all the characters, make your own story, and
but they're trying to make it like TF2. That's what they're saying here. They're saying it needs to be more TF2. Let's make it about hillbillies. What?
I think that's what most source mods in the future will be, though. They'll just be different versions of TF2 with different characters and stories.
It could be fun.
And this could have been one of them, but it just didn't pan out.
Well, Team Fortress Forgotten. Here we go, Indy. Oh, this logo.
Oh, yeah, put the logo on.
I don't know about this.
Yummy.
It looks pretty forgotten to me.
It looks fucking tasty.
I'm gonna read the whole sentence here. Okay, Team Fortress.
Hoodlim. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Revolves around the post-World War II era, 1946 to be specific. Okay, so
it's the real old TF2 then.
Okay, yeah. Now this is old TF2.
Bomb
this
the
shit before Brotherhood of Arms.
What is the rider? What does the rider do? Has he got like a horse?
Boy, look, there's a lot of lore here.
Oh,
with like a paragraph of lore, but that's still more than the other ones.
dropped out of the gravel war. Fast forward, 10 mercenaries have volunteered to fight between the Man Brothers. So this is in the TF2 universe.
So this would be
Okay.
like.
Well, I want to know what the hoodlum. I really want to know what the hoodlum does.
Isn't that the fucking guy from Rayman? What's it called? This would be like the guys before. So in like the comics that they show, like has like Abraham Lincoln and
No, it's after
it
that.
wouldn't be It would be after Abe, but before the. So this would be like Engineer's dad and shit like that.
So this is Team Fortress Classic.
Oh wait, no
cool
shit!
idea.
Because Engineer's dad is part of Team Fortress Classic, so
Yeah, so it's gonna be
it's
Engineer's
classic,
granddad.
Does he know the technician?
Now,
that's
now
the great
that's
granddad.
awesome.
Or that's the
That's
granddad.
awesome.
Right, are you ready for Team Fortress 2, 2008 Reborn?
Lovely title.
Oh,
No
okay.
images or anything.
Oh,
about
it was
that.
made for people before TF2. Any updates? That's great. So it's just the same as the fucking rest.
It's just TF2. It's just the first build of TF2 with some extra maps in it, basically.
Wonderful.
Oh, Solo Fortress 2. Here we fucking go.
Oh, here we go. Now we're
Free-for-all
talking.
rendition. Wait, hang on. Aiming
Yeah.
to experience. Oh, so it's just TF2, but there's no teams, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
free for all.
Hey, at least
That's
that
cool.
that kind of makes sense. At least,
At
like,
least that's an idea.
yeah.
Something.
But where's the hillbillies fighting over Trump? I need.
I don't know where that needs to be its own game. It could just be a game mode, though. I don't know.
True.
Well,
Well,
actually,
I mean-
there's a lot of reasons why, like, you know those pastime servers. They are making their own source mod because there's a bunch of limitations that you have in servers and map making.
Okay, maybe I'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'll have to see
I think
what
it's
they
on here.
do.
It's like called Past Fortress, and
You know,
they've got
but
it
that
on
one
Steam
does.
as well.
Okay, I actually respect that one. I feel like people were saying this doesn't need a source mod. I think if it's
Yeah.
done well, you will see.
That could be like
It's the
Rocket
same
League,
for,
but good.
It's the same for Parkour Fortress. They're now working on a source mod. I don't think there's anything revealed or that they've already been able to work on, but they're gonna make it because there's a lot of stuff they
What
can't
about
hide
Heist
their
Fortress?
server plugins
Here's
anymore.
one for me and you, Sam. So we have Open Fortress. Now we have Open Fortress Zombies. Wait, check
Oh
this
my
out.
God, yeah, there's been a
Look
zombie.
at the video. I'm gonna show you the video, Sam.
Okay, all right.
Okay, what
This
does
is
this
gonna get
remind
us
you of?
copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm turning off the sound.
No, I've muted it.
What was it?
What does this remind you of, Sam?
Copyrighted
Open
music.
Fortress
Yeah,
Zombies.
I love how it's just like somebody in free fly mode. Like they've not even like gone into SFM. They've just gone into no clip.
Oh,
There it is. There it is.
damn.
So stand up.
Oh, fella.
The War Boys.
Whoa, boys!
Okay, on our
Deadshot. There it is. Deadshot, Sam.
Plug in your
yes!
controller.
The worst perk in gaming history.
fucking love
By-
Call of Duty Zombies.
By the way, if you guys don't know what Deadshot is, if you haven't played fucking Call of Duty when you were a kid, it's a perk in Zombies COD, and its only ability is that it lets you aim better if you've got a controller. If you play it on PC, it does fucking nothing. It's just a waste of money. So every time we get Deadshot, I always say, "Oh, guys, plug in your controllers. Plug them in. Don't worry."
Oh. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like,
They better
I haven't seen a
Zombies.
oh
They
I
my
better
really want to
damn.
play this. I'm not gonna
At
lie.
least-
They better put Origins in.
at
there,
least
something
it's an
like that.
actual like fucking like
Oh.
this makes sense. Like I
Origins
do
with
guns as
hopping.
well.
Can we?
I actually kind of want to play this.
This one I'm looking forward to. They better be putting Origins in this, though. That's what I'm saying.
Give a bit of
Yeah,
context
get
to
the
what Origins
gramophone.
is, because I feel like
Get the
we don't have
gramophone.
people.
We're playing Origins after the stream, by the way, party. This is
Yeah,
not
definitely.
negotiable.
100%.
Yeah, you guys are
It's,
never gonna know what Origins is. All right, let's
Origins
move
is
on.
just like COD Zombies map that is
Not-
the most complicated to beat with getting
It's
all
the most
these Easter eggs in it.
convoluted,
the best
unintuitive fucking map ever, and I love it.
Yeah, and it's also
Yeah.
gigantic. So I hope
It's
they do
impossible.
remake
It's
it for
been doing this for
mod.
months. What is Project Collectathon? Oh, it combines like all the. Okay,
Yeah, it's
it
like
combines
a
like.
combination of day and defeat.
Okay,
all that.
Heist Fortress
Heist Fortress.
aims to recreate Payday-like game mode in TF2. Okay.
It's actually
Okay.
a pretty good idea. I saw a bit of gameplay footage for that one on YouTube.
Called.
This one's Cyber Fortress is TF2 in a
Cancelled.
retro futuristic style. But then they say that and they say it's a TF2 source mod of a retro style that is rebalancing weapons.
Okay.
It's been cancelled though, unfortunately. So we never
I would
gonna
have
see.
loved to see that.
Um,
Okay, hold on. Classic Fortress 2. What are we doing?
This
How
is
many-
like TF2
How
Team
many
Fortress
fucking
Classic.
anagrams can you
So
get?
this
of,
is like retro mode, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but it's inactive.
Yeah, Sam's right. How many times can you remix the name Team Fortress 2?
Fortress Classic 2 double team classic. Fuck off! Shut up.
Eventually, we're gonna get 2 Team Fortress. That's when we'll be.
You
that's
will,
when
you
that one
will,
be
yeah.
good.
It's just
No, that's
TF2
gonna be
Classic. It's just TF2 Classic. No,
Fortress
it's
Classic.
it's Team Fortress Classic, but it's got TF2's art style. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think that could,
What the fuck
honestly,
is that? They have basically the exact same art. What? The,
Oh, you can
okay,
download
literally, if you want that, literally all you need to do is just turn Matt Fong off. That's all you need to do.
I think that could be cool.
Yeah, no, it could be.
I just-
Originally, the Open Fortress devs were like planning to have retro mode be a part of their thing.
Yeah, which is like the same idea as this.
Or,
I-
sorry, turn Matt Fong on if you want to make it look like TF2 modern.
I think this could be cool. I don't know. I would like to play it. You can download it. I would like to try it and see how.
Yeah,
see
well,
how
the
it's
last
like.
version is from 2023, so
Yeah, I'm not hating on that.
it was before they had more tools to work with.
I just think it's a bit
Beta
unnecessary. We've already
Fortress.
looked at this one.
This is okay. Better Fortress 2.
Oh my god.
It's
Okay,
a
that logo
TF2
is
mod,
pretty good.
but it's TF2. It's less hard coded. Also, I think it's just
Okay.
kind of like a tool for like modders to use, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay,
I love that logo though.
Yes.
I don't.
So it just says sort of. Action Fortress.
Oh, there's a
hold up.
video.
Hang on, video. I'll turn off mute.
I saw this one on YouTube.
Yes.
This is
Sample
like-
text.
That was
No.
nothing.
That was weird.
Sample text.
This one's
lads.
supposed to be like an 80s TF2 with a bunch of like blue and pink neon synthwave like.
And it's
style.
fucking cancelled.
You have a
No,
main
look
menu
at
there.
that main
There you
menu.
go. There you go. So
There it
awesome.
is.
So fucking cool.
How do I go back? Oh fuck, man.
How do I go back? That's
Let's go.
canceled.
There's like
Fucking
the Uzi. Classic. Oh, there's the Scouts Uzi. Oh no, I saw a bit of the footage for this. The models and animations are a bit
That
they were-
model in the
they were
corner
not
looks
done.
so tough.
it looks a little bit Robloxian, I won't lie, but it's
This looks cool.
Are we looking through every single
Fortress Life.
Yeah, I think we're there.
Oh,
Not
no,
to be-
Yeah,
this one
I
has
think
one
we
frame.
ought to just like just quit while we're
Okay.
ahead.
Put an end to this.
Is there
Okay,
any more? Is there any more you're interested in?
Okay,
What about
Land
Past
Fortress.
Fortress?
No, we
Land-
don't never. No, people. That's just
You
like
know what that
Half Life.
is. It's-
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
what
that.
about Past Fortress? Pass.
Oh, that's a good one actually. So this
Yeah,
is
there we
like
go.
basically
That's awesome.
they're taking like the competitive pastime like mode that like I don't know if you guys have played it. If you haven't played it, you need to play it. It's like pastime but actually fun, and they're gonna make it into its own source mod. And honestly, I think this could be really good. I have been campaigning for fucking pastime rework for so long because the idea of playing football in TF2 is good. It is a good idea. It is just executed so fucking shitly in TF2 that everyone was like, "Oh, that's a shit idea." But the idea is good. It needs to be done well, and I think this could do it well. It's got a website even. Hang on.
What was I going to say?
Oh,
It
actually,
looks
this-
good.
this-
It
this
looks
is some
good.
seri- this
Look
is
at
some
this.
serious
Look at this.
work
Look at this.
behind
Look at this. Oh, awesome. Fucking awesome. Could be awesome.
I don't think I've ever played
parkour.
pastime mode.
That's Mercenaries, wait,
But then
I'm-
somebody was asking in chat,
Logo.
but like that one has servers you can play. If you look at Parkour Fortress, you'll find them.
Yeah, you can play this.
playable for now. Mercenaries
Tactical
is a weird one.
spin-off. Slower, more methodical pace. Oh, I don't know about that.
That's like
Yeah, I think we should
CS:GO
quit
TF2.
here.
Ooh.
We should quit here.
It's,
Let me take this off the screen.
Fine
Can't do
Fortress.
this anymore.
1990s Team Fortress.
They should make 2020.
I think I saw a trailer of this once. I don't know. I don't really know what it's about, really. And then there's Fortress Obscura, which is I don't know about
Which
how
is
much
no, it's wonderful.
Yeah, really, it's
Peak.
very messy.
very don't really know what's happening with this. And I think the idea of having 6 teams is a bit no.
A bit much.
Anyway, I think that's all. That's basically all of them.
Yep,
What do you
that's
guys
pretty
think?
much it.
Which one are you looking forward to the most?
Sam, which one are you looking forward to the
Go on,
most?
Sam, choose.
I'm looking forward to the one that has all the hate speech in it.
Yeah.
Whichever one that one. Genuine, yeah.
Why is it called genuine?
Cause it's unfiltered. It's not woke.
Oh, of course.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically all I had to say about this topic. I just thought it was funny that there was so many source mods. You ready to go on to the next thing, Indy? Oh shit. So I dropped my marker.
Round now.
Indy.
Marker.
Yes. Okay. So we're doing a Swishcast first here. This is a bit of a test drive. If this goes horribly, we'll never do Swishcast again. So we're going to do call-ins. That's right, guys. We're going to do call-ins. We're going to be talking to you guys live. So I'm going to send out a ping in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, then how? Like, you got to get in the Discord.
Is it in the
But-
description?
Yeah, it is in the description. It is in the description. And I've sent out a ping. So basically, what you want to do is you want to wait in the call-in waiting room channel, join that call, and then we'll pluck people out of there and talk to y'all about some TF2. I'm going to wait a little bit. We've had this person gassed waiting the whole time. So he's going to be going in first.
Wait, I just want to say, if you're watching right now and you want to hop in and speak to the one and only Sam G, just join the Discord, but in the description, get in the waiting room, and we'll drag you in.
Yep, you can talk to us live. You can be the guest on Swishcast like you've always wanted to be.
This is the closest thing you will. This is the closest thing you will get to being on the Talk to a podcast.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but even better because
Without the money that you would be getting from that.
I think there's an old. This is completely fucking out of nothing to do with what we're talking about. But there's like this older lad at my work. He's like 50, and he keeps coming up to me and goes, "Sam, you need to invest in Hawk to a coin. You need to invest in it."
You actually.
And do you listen?
Yeah, obviously you gotta invest in it.
You gonna invest in it?
I'm investing in it.
It's actually going up.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what we want to talk about. Hot to a point.
Yeah, no, Hawk to a coin is going up.
Bring one of them in. Bring
That
someone
shit-
in.
See, they were saying like, you know,
Okay, yeah, let's nip this conversation in the bud. Let's get our first
Oh,
caller in.
He's been waiting for years.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's get gassed in.
is-
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Well,
Hey,
that's
man.
great.
Welcome to the show, man. What's up?
Welcome to the show.
Oh my god, you're so fucking loud. Sorry.
That's a great introduction.
It's fine.
So what's up, man?
How you doing?
The sky, I imagine. I figure perhaps I can think about my favorite medic weapon, the overdose. Woohoo!
Yeah.
What do you think of the overdose? What's going on? What are your thoughts?
Its speed boost is significant to me. I suppose. Is that what it is? No, I'm sorry.
It
What am I
is. It is
saying? I was not prepared for this. I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. You're good.
It's all right.
You're good, mate.
I'm
Overdose
trying to
is-
think of a discussion point.
The overdose. I mean, I can tell you what I think of the overdose.
Sorry, I looked up. Trying to like remember the stats of the overdose. I just looked up overdose.
It's
and
the
I'm
one
getting...
that makes you go faster if you got Uber.
I just looked up overdose by itself, and I'm getting like things about like drug overdose.
no,
now
Sammy,
your
what are you
phone's, like,
doing?
telling you, hey, be careful.
Is it telling you to call the hotline, Samaritans?
Yeah, but, no, that's pretty other thing.
Okay, right. I mean, there's actually a bit of an overdose debate. I remember there was one crowd of people who said it was the worst weapon ever, and there was another crowd of people saying, actually, it's not that bad. You just don't know how to use it. Which side are you on?
Would I prefer it over the crossbow? No, but I enjoy it. I use it more than the crossbow specifically, but is it? What am I saying? I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
Well, the thing is, I think it's so hard to compete with the crossbow because the crossbow is just like the crossbow is absolutely broken compared to anything. So it doesn't matter like how good the overdose.
I would instead of the overdose, I'd prefer if they just gave like medics some like shoes that make him run and jump far higher. I don't know. I think they do that in the world.
Give him a pair of Jordans.
I think that'd be cooler because fucking syringe guns feel like dick to use. So like it's like I'm never gonna use it to kill anyone. So
I have 3 strange overdoses, and I have about 30 kills on all of them combined. So that's pretty good.
Let's see. What do I have in mine? I can check. It's not significant,
but I think it's pretty good. It's all right. This doesn't compete with the crossbow.
It's not available at this time. Please try again later.
Well, we'll never know. Mystery takes our
we'll never
graves.
know.
Just put it in the chat and we'll update everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, it's at least over 300. That's all that I know.
I think that's like
I enjoy it.
299 more than I have on any. I'm a bitch to the meta. Like
I got like 4 kills in my overdose. There you go, man.
I don't know how bad Weapon Academy does it. He talks about this stuff for like 20 minutes, but I've already run out.
Worth of 4 of 2 stats. Like, well done. Fucking get ready, get a round of applause.
Turning 2 sentences into 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
The craziest one I always mention is he managed to make a 30-minute video on the 3rd degree, which has 1 stat. How? Just actually how?
Big yapper.
A lot more to say about it than you might think.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention aside from the overdose, or should we get someone else?
No, I think the damage penalty isn't terrible. Is it 1? Is that the difference?
It's 1 less damage per syringe.
Oh my gosh. Yes, it doesn't change it specifically, but that's the only downside it has.
Yeah. You're not really killing anybody with that gun. You're just really pulling it out to
running away.
I think it's better than the stock syringe gun because who the fuck is using that, man?
It's strange. Like they do want like medic to never use his primary, but like they did give him a lot of not a lot, but a couple primaries. Like there were just syringe guns that like didn't really have a purpose.
Yes,
all right,
that is fair.
Okay,
well that's all that I had prepared.
No, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much, and
thanks for being our first call-in.
Yeah, you can wear that as a badge of honor.
I'm really glad our first call-in was some guy screaming slurs.
Ever call-in. So.
Thank you. Farewell.
Right, cheers, man.
Not about it.
Okay, next one.
All right, next one we have is Silly Frog. Yes. All right, 3, 2, 1. You are on air, Silly Frog. What is going on?
What's up, silly man?
Hello.
So what's your big question? What's your topic?
What's your big topic of discussion?
The general medic class.
A lot of medic discussion.
What do you got to say?
I feel like that medic could use generally. Sorry if my mic is really bad.
Where are you?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. I feel like that medic is sort of like underappreciated by like the general your teammates. I don't mean like as a general class, like by your teammates. This might just be coming from a place of spite as the heavy who's at 23 HP and he is at 329. Just eats it in front of me and yeah.
I feel like I feel like this is coming
that.
from a place of a medic main. Would I be correct?
Per se.
Okay, I think it's completely like dependent on the team you have because but I think like kind of taking care of your medic is like a skill like aiming or kind of positioning that you kind of just have to like learn as you play TF2, because when you first pick it up, all those like it's most of the people who are going to be like eating the sandwiches in front of you are going to be like the new players. So I get where you're coming from, but yes and no, because it's I think it's just completely dependent on the team you have, and
Can I add on to that?
Yes.
I think the point you're making is valid, but the thing is, right, from my experience as an EU player, everyone is very appreciative of medics, even if they don't immediately say it. The thing is, with TF2, people play TF2, team game where people speak, and you're supposed to be like, communicate where you are, but people are also very shy, and the only guys who use voice chat are usually to shout like slurs or something. So I think medics get a lot of more. I think you've got to understand that people are more appreciative of you than they actually show it in game, because most TF2 mercs are pissed most of the time. Does that make sense? Like a thank you can mean everything. Because I'm very appreciative of medics. Right? If a medic save my life, I'm like, thank you, medic. I love you. I want you. If I say it. And I usually have the balls to say it in voice chat, though.
Yeah. From my experience, I'm in Canada, so I mainly queue into either Canadian or Victorian servers. I feel like that the majority of people just completely like they could be at 1 HP, and then they just completely ignore you.
Yeah, I think what it is, they can be thankful but still be taking you for granted, because you can be thankful to your medic. You gotta show it. You gotta protect your medic. You gotta be giving them their health packs. Saying thank you can go so far, but when there's 50 million voice messages in chat, like voice commands in chat, those thank yous kind of get drowned out. You kind of need to be defending your medic and giving them health.
I want to bring up a good point as well. I want to talk about the bond you can create with players without words. Yeah. I feel like I've created many friendships and bonds for people with my teammates without saying a single like text chat or voice message or anything, just by looking at them and the way they're playing. And I feel like a lot of I can tell when a medic has respect for me and I respect them sometimes without even like saying anything. And maybe not everyone can do that. Does that make sense?
One thing
from my experience, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
From my experience, the people who primarily are appreciative of their medic are surprisingly Trolgers and the occasional heavy.
That does not sound like heavy mains love medics. I don't know where you get Trolgers from. From my experience, Trolgers are just bastards who want to who think they're really awesome, and they think they're super fucking cool because they watch Soundsmith and they jump around the map. They don't do anything. They don't contribute to society at all. So I don't know where you've got that one from. Usually, I'll be playing medic as a troll jump, hold still, so we go. No, bro, I'm gonna jump around fuck.
Yeah. From my experience, it's all the reason I never use a quick fix is because of the exact thing. Just I primarily use because
no, quick fix on soldier.
And they're like, thanks, mate. Just it's sent off the map.
Yeah, no, a quick fix on Trojans, trying to play Superman on that fucking Nintendo fucking thing, slamming into walls, trying to go through rings, fucking bullshit. All right. Anyway.
Well, one time I died from fall damage by healing a Trojan with the quick fix.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's like fucking strapping your fucking, that's like tying yourself to a helicopter. It's not going to fucking end up well, is it?
I wish the quick fix had a team side, big ass graphic on top of your head. I was I have a quick fix. Because sometimes, sometimes I do do like using the quick fix. Is like, you know, if we play together with other people, then like we can actively like talk and be like, all right, yeah, let's jump them. But like if you're just talking to like strangers, then you like kind of just casually heal like a demo knight, and then he charges to the other side of the map. You're just like completely stranded.
Yeah.
Well, one last bit I want to bring up with this medic discussion is, I don't know if this is just me, but have y'all noticed that people don't really slam the medic button as much anymore? Like, that used to be a big meme and everything, like, oh, people keep spamming medic, but I just don't notice it anymore, even when I'm playing medic.
I do it. I only do it if the medic's really shit. I'm like, please, medic, fucking listen to me.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to me too often, but when it does, it's very often. Not surprisingly, either a scout or that one goddamn pyro who's on max HP and is just digging for overheal because he has
Yeah.
Do y'all remember the Muselk bind E to explode challenge where he was like, I cannot call the medic, I'm going to die if I call for medic. Like, what happened to that?
I would just get around that by using V. I'd be like, medic, wake your ass up, I'm fucking dying. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to mention?
Really, thanks for having me.
No worries, man.
Yeah,
good having you on. Thank you for being our second guest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Indy, is it time for the next person?
Yep.
I don't know. I think Sir Nave.
Good guess so
Sir
far.
Nave was the next one. I love you guys. This is awesome. All right, let's get Sir Nave in here.
What's
Sir Nave, you're on. You're live. You're on air.
Oh, geez. All right.
What's up, man?
What's up?
I'm doing
I think
well.
I see you on the server pretty frequently, right?
Yeah, I'm on here a lot. Even though
What'd you
I'm all right.
Doesn't think anything.
He hates it. He just want to stay alive. It'll embarrass him.
I'm.
What's up? What's going on? What we want to talk about?
I've been looking around, and I think that the binoculus is a crutch cosmetic to make some ugly loadouts.
You're right. 100% agree.
Binocular? Let me look this.
The binoculus,
look
the
up
one where you have
binoculus.
like the big bulging eyes. I think.
I think I know what you mean. Hang on. I think I know. Let me get a picture of it up though.
I don't think it's a crutch for ugly cosmetic sets. I think it's a crutch for quote unquote meme cosmetic sets.
Yeah, it is a very meme set.
Too.
Yeah, I feel like if you put a set with the binoculus on r/TF2, you're getting fucking.
Oh, the upvotes will just be
thousands of upvotes, man.
So you can also do that like fucking stupid set where it's like, you know, you paint the skull pink and you like give him the weird eyes. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, with the pyro.
I've seen that one.
They call him the foreskin pyro. It's hilarious, man.
It's so fucking funny. So funny. I hate it so much.
Fucking fun. I just want to merge without looking.
I think it's really just that's kind of like a thing with the TF2 community. They're very fucking known for beating, jokes into the ground. So
yeah, I can't stand like another like video where it's just like a bunch of friendly kill binding for like 15 minutes.
Oh, Soundsmith ahoy! Let's go.
Get that in the meatloaf.
And it's like the thumbnail is like the thumbnail is like a demo man with a ham shank with the binoculus on, and he's like smiling. It's like, oh, this is the
party hat.
Right. My main problem with these binoculars is that I think they pale in comparison to the big binoculars head. I think that one is way better.
Yeah.
I think that one is way more goofy and funny in my opinion. Because when I see,
wish it was year round.
And I think the reason why I think it's so funny is because it's like a free hat that you get from doing an achievement. You always see like these brainless players with these giant eyeball hat.
It's amazing.
So I find that hat a lot more charming. But if I see the binoculars, I know it's like some boy who thinks he's been on Reddit for like all days. Oh, dude, you're never gonna come up with great. Guess what I came up with? So, and it's like, dude, this set is so cursed, dude. Dude, yes.
I like bearded
the word cursed.
I like bearded expenses like ugly, funny loadouts. Like he has the football helmet, like the professor specs, and then the gorilla legs. That to
You,
me
you
is
used to be able to need to put effort into making your cosmetics look ugly, but nowadays you just put on like the binoculars and that's it.
oh, it's so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
think-
think
I
somebody
think-
so
make the
uncanny.
binoculars
Look
look
at that.
good. If anything, I have more of a challenge that I respect.
Impossible.
There must be a way.
there, has
Try to
to be,
make-
there has to be one set that looks good with it.
Yeah, I don't think there. I think it's just like a meme hat. I don't think there's a
One out
single
of the
set that looks
Tower
good.
of Babel.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to make that. Like, no, it looks.
Oh, well,
It's a cool cosmetic, but
the one thing I'm thinking about it is like there's got to be like a way to maybe like make like Yoshi, like as like
Yeah.
some kind of creature with it. Like
I found this like weird, freaky looking pyro, looking calling Q.
Uh-oh.
But that's. It looks like
I'm not sure about this one.
something.
I gotta admit, it's kind of funny with that one. It looks like a child. Yeah.
I think you
It's-
can make it work in like a if you want a really
I'm
goofy set.
removing this like other image. I'm putting this one on screen.
I just prefer. I just think they pale in comparison to the big eyeball hat. I think the big eyeball hat is way funnier in my opinion, and that's what.
Yeah. Well, the
so-
big eyeball as well. Like, I mean, it looks goofy, but like if I see a Demo Knight wearing it, I just know to leave the server instantly, and I'm not dealing with that. Like I've never like.
Leaving the server over that.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna fight him in any way. I
No,
know
I
this
think that's
guy
funny.
spends-
I have respect
I know,
for
I know
medic-
if I see a Demo Knight wearing that hat, he spends all day long playing. That's all he does. He has mastered trimping around every corner of every map specifically to target me. I'm not bothering with that. He's won.
particularly spies and engineers.
Montage that gets 50 views.
Absolutely.
Particularly spies and engineers with the big eyeball, I think are really funny. So yeah,
I
that's
usually
that's
see
my
like
opinion.
the sniper. After a while, with the I don't know who like wore it like in those like trolling videos, like those old
Oh,
trolling videos.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I don't know their name.
Yeah, I've mostly seen them on the sniper,
Mhm.
and
One
I think he works very well with that.
One thing I will say about this hat as well is I find it really weird how the big eyeball hat is eyeball restricted, not eyeball restricted, Halloween restricted, but the little ones aren't. That's a bit weird, I think.
Just seems
So
like,
it's the size that restricts it.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
know.
freaky eyeballs should be restricted.
I will say that this is a really cool topic of this guy. I've never once clicked with me how much I don't like this cosmetic. You just don't think about it.
It's
ever
like,
since
the first time you see it, it's funny, but the longer it sits with you.
I think it's giving me respect for the big eyeball. That's my opinion.
Somebody said Sound Smith ahoy.
We love him,
Okay.
really.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
To be honest, no. I've just been brewing on that for the last 20 hours.
All right.
Well,
awesome.
I'm glad you brought that to our attention because it was rarely spoken but needed to be said.
Definitely needed to be said.
Real
brave enough
things
to say
being
it.
said here.
Yeah. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for your question.
Well, I'll see you like next time or something.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
See you on the server, man.
See you on the
See you on the
server.
server.
yeah. Okay, who's next?
I think
Next up is Pubert. Next up is
Oh, is it?
Pubert.
Okay, get
Also,
you button.
is it just
What a
me,
great
or
name.
does that guy kind of sound like Star?
I can't
underscore.
remember what
Maybe a
the
bit.
star.
I think it was just the same accent,
No.
really.
Well, it was similar, maybe, but not really.
I no.
Well, it's a good thing. It's not a thing again. Star's a handsome guy. All right, let's get Pubert in here.
Right.
You're
Peter,
live, Pubert. What's going on?
your name-
By the way, brilliant name.
Yeah.
Right, Pubert, what's your question?
He's gone. He's muted.
What's going on,
Peek up,
Pubert?
Puby.
He's
Can I call you
Get
Puby?
up
Can I call you
on
little
you.
P?
He's shy.
sister's in the room right now.
Oh.
Okay, you get your sister on. Yeah, on for a
Hold on,
question.
will we what's it called? Get somebody else in and then
My sister left.
Okay.
oh, okay, are you good?
Are you able to speak to us now, Pubert?
I can speak.
Right, go on.
Okay, what's your question? What's your
question,
topic?
What'd you bring? What's your topic, Pubert?
That's a good question. I didn't think of one.
Why do you want to call in? You just call in.
I think it's really funny how we've been live for about an hour. It has call-ins in the title of the stream.
What are you guys go-to Burger King orders?
I hate Burger King.
Oh,
Burger King
no,
sucks.
okay.
Go all the way to Luton, and do you want to go to the Luton airport, Sam? And the only fucking thing they had was a fucking shitty Burger King.
No, we couldn't even get the Burger King because it was fucking.
It was
so
closed.
busy. No. Okay, wait. Let me. I do actually have.
Was
a
it
Burger
closed
King.
or was it busy? I don't remember. It was such a long time ago.
It was too busy, but I actually have an order.
You know you fucked up at Luton Airport if the fucking Burger King is the busiest place.
Okay, I guess
It's
I'm
fucking
not
terrible.
I guess I'm not fucking saying my order then.
So no, go say it.
Right, so I will get like the fucking double like bacon Whopper, and then if I'm getting sides, Burger King onion rings are fucking sexy, and then also
It's not that good.
no Burger King onion rings are like
Burger King is shit.
no. I don't. No, Burger King onion rings are like top tier fast food.
We went to
And then-
Pret a Manger.
And then if I'm another side, they don't. These are like they kind of take them off the menu sometimes, but the chicken fries are really nice. That's my go-to order. So.
All right, I need to dispel some things here. Burger King sucks. All right,
Okay,
I'm
you're
not
fucking
standing
ass.
there is nothing
What do you
worth
mean?
ordering.
You and me. I remember we went to Luton Airport. I was looking around like, oh, is there anything good? I said, oh, it's Burger King. You were like, oh, and I was like, yeah, because
I'm a party. I cannot remember anything we did in Luton Airport. I'm not gonna lie.
it was shit. It sucks.
Hold on. Okay, Burger King is better than McDonald's. I'm sorry.
No.
You fucking split this group apart.
No,
Now
don't
we're
get
kicking
out.
Sam
Get
out
the
of the group.
fuck out of here, Sam, with that fucking what
I just want to say one thing about this Burger King discussion. My country got a Burger King for the first time this year. There was a lot of hype around it, and within a month, everyone has stopped going to it, to so much so that they're now desperate and offering like free food if you just go sit down at their fucking establishment.
Because it stinks.
It's just no one likes it. All right, I've tried so many things on that menu. The meat tastes like an old shoe. All right, the fries are always like wet and fucking like small, like minuscule. The drink is always wet but not cold. It's always like warm soda. All right, this is like it is like the worst place I've ever eaten at. All right, and that's just like. That's just it. I'm just closing the book.
I will say that it's nowhere near the best fast food, but it's doable.
It's no
nice.
Taco Bell. It's no Taco Bell.
It's down with Five Guys.
Fucking sexy.
There's only one good thing I can say about Burger King, and it's that it's the only fast food place in here that for some reason allows me to just ask for more pickles. But like, I know I'm a freak in that order because usually people don't want pickles, so that might actually be a really bad thing.
There's I can say one good thing about a Burger King, not Burger King, just a single Burger King restaurant. There was one where I live, and it doesn't have it anymore, but it used to have an inbuilt theater where it would play movies, and that was really cool.
Huh.
And I thought that was cool, but that was not because Burger King was good. That was because the people who owned the Burger King were cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But then once they left, they got rid of it. So now it sucks.
Pubert, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I didn't even give you my order. I don't know anything. That's
Like,
my
we don't
answer.
even know Pubert's like favorite Burger King order.
we don't
Like,
even-
what
Yeah,
was
what's
your
your
favorite order?
These are all nightmare Burger King situations you were describing. I've never had a Burger King experience that awful.
They suck. I never met a single person in the UK who's like, oh, let's go to Burger King willingly. It's always like, oh, it's always a last resort option.
Well, hold on. Well, where like are you from approximately? That like
I'm in the Midwest in America.
that makes
See,
sense.
That's probably where they got it right.
Fast
He's
foods
at
are
the
different
home
in
of
every
burgers.
place. In every city, fast foods are different due to like how they, acquire their meat
Source
and
their
everything.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so
Well-
like it does make sense that at least an American one would be more palatable than like all
I've
these.
never-
What's your
European
favorite order,
operations.
Pubert?
Okay, so normally I get a spicy bacon Whopper with fries, but the issue is that I'm currently living in a small town where everyone is allergic to spice. So a spicy bacon Whopper is just not on the menu here.
Why not? You just
I
fucked.
just
You need to
don't
bring your
know.
own spice to the Burger King and like open the burger and just spice it up and then close it.
Spice it up. The fact you have to bring your own fucking fix your Burger King kit to the fucking restaurant is not a sell.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
I hate this town so much.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Pubert, for this insightful
Thank you, Pubert,
Burger
bringing
King
the
I
discussion.
hope your Burger King soon brings back your favorite order.
Thank you, Pubert.
This town.
Right. Who's next? I think it
Okay,
was Sniper
next up
I'm
is-
looking.
They said coconut. They said coconut is next. So
Oh, okay. Then
I trust
Sniper.
them.
I
Then
think
Sniper.
after that we kind of just need to like just bang. Everybody will get a turn. I think.
Everyone will get a turn. Come on, they're having fun. All right,
Coconut, how are you doing?
What's up?
Currently feeling horrible because I work at a Burger King.
Oh my! You just got like fucking 10 straight. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I've been tense this entire time, waiting to be dragged in here.
Right, go
Your
on.
honor.
Defend Burger King then, go on.
To defend Burger King, you're asking me to like cure cancer right now.
Wait, so you work there, but you realise it sucks.
But you don't have to love where you work.
Yeah,
No, I
wait,
don't like Burger King.
Especially in the fast food industry.
so you just you work there, but you do realise it is shit.
Yeah, I have discount on the
Okay.
food, but I wouldn't really touch it.
Fucking useless, I'm sorry. I'd rather just pay full price for a normal food anywhere else.
Yeah. KFC.
So
across
why
the
is
way.
it so shit?
Why is
Hold on. We haven't even let him. Like, can we?
No, wait,
let
no,
him
but
ask
he raises a good
no,
point,
no.
though. We've got someone on the inside here. We can find out why they suck.
Yeah. Please let us know.
because customer service sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how does Taco Bell knock it out of the park every time with every burrito? But Burger King cannot do the
He's
burgers.
speaking like an alien.
Mainly because people prefer McDonald's over Burger King, so more people would rather go to a McDonald's to get their burgers than go to Burger King to get their burgers. And everyone who works in Burger King would probably rather go to McDonald's than to go to Burger King, unless they're
Right,
a
right.
who's like grown up on Burger King, and that's the thing they have nostalgia for.
Oh
why
my,
is-
nostalgia
why
for
Burger
Burger
King?
King.
Well, yeah, they do give you the crown. It's like manipulative.
No,
That's how they
sorry,
get you in.
that crown has been tainted by that one guy on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That one guy on the plane. What?
Oh, okay.
yeah. Let's yeah. So,
No,
Coconut,
don't bring that
what's your topic of discussion? What are you bringing here that isn't like your job? That isn't Burger King?
Yeah, let's not talk about my 9 to 5 that keeps me alive. I was going to ask, what's it like now? Now running a server for well over a year. What's
that's a
that
good
journey
question.
like for you?
Oh, don't ask me.
Yeah,
It's
that's a year.
probably coming up on it. Yeah.
Don't ask me, man.
No, it was May.
Yeah.
May 5th of May.
Oh yeah, Coconut's an OG. Coconut's like I think one of the first people who joined our server.
Yeah, in the first 10. Yeah. I was
thought
A top tier and S tier.
I thought that was Sam because he was getting annoyed that I kept killing him when he was trying to figure it out.
Wait, were you there when we were doing that host?
Oh dear. No, let's try to forget that.
Maybe.
We can go
Maybe.
over a bit of the
I have no idea.
history of the many.
I will say that running a TF2 server has been some of the most fun I've ever had with TF2. Period. I think
It's been probably some of the most fun I've had as well. I've made friends because of this server, so thank you for that.
really. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's great.
You're not talking about me, right?
No, how about I turn the question over to you? Well, what's been your favorite Swishcast server moments?
Oh, now you're just being mean to me. I don't want to choose.
You want to choose?
I'd say I don't want to sound like an old head, but like I really like the first couple events when
Old
Swishcast
head is
was-
crazy.
I don't know what's that, bro.
Less than a year.
It feels
The
like
first
long
few
for me.
events.
It counts. It counts more to me than it does to you. All right.
Yeah, you're talking about the original one where we played all the very old maps. We first had to train on the server.
No, that isn't.
No,
No,
they suck.
That's not OG.
That's not OG. No, that's not OG. I think the first couple of events back when Applejack wasn't a part of the casual queue. When
we were trying to be as casual as possible. Yeah, I remember
the casual days before everyone went off the rails after Lost Media.
Well, I think ultimately the old maps did bring some well-needed variety.
No, they brought a lot of new players because Swishcast was struggling a bit before Lost Media, especially trying to fill a server. But now,
now we can fill servers no problem, which is really awesome.
It's really cool seeing the server grow.
Yeah, I really hope we can keep growing our community. It's just everyone here is so awesome.
I can't wait for this community to die, man. Fuck everything.
It was a really strange time that we kind of picked to sort of make the server. Now I kind of realized because we started it at right before Steam networking became a thing. So then,
right before the bot crisis got solved as well.
That as well. So the whole need for another way to get casual servers, kind of faded as soon as the bots went away.
Yeah, so we had to quickly pivot our direction. At the server.
Yeah.
Because at first, okay, I remember. I'll tell this story. I remember when we first made it, and my plan was. Well, it wasn't my plan. The plan was that we wanted to make that we were all hating casual because of bots and all that shit. And we're like, okay, we want to make our own server, our own cool maps. Let's do it and let's just promote it on our channels so that people will play it. Okay, we made the server, promote it on our channels. Things were going great. One day after that, the fucking bots are gone and everyone's on casual again. And now we're like, okay, what do we do now? We're just sitting there playing with ourselves. So
I think that's the best thing that's happened to the server, to be honest. Because I'm gonna be honest. I remember all the nights on Two Train, Falling, all the other ones way more than when we were doing casual stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gotten. Better and better, more memorable.
I think it was a blessing in disguise. It just we just didn't realize it yet. But the thing is, the only problem for me is that I made a whole fucking segment about how we've got this new casual experience on the way. And if you join the server now, it puts you on Undertale boss fight map or whatever the fuck was
crazy.
My opinion about running a server is I think. Obviously, there's the joke of haha, Sam doesn't play TF2 anymore. I do play it probably the least out of them all of us. The server is the one thing that gets me to play the game because it is the one. I'm not saying I don't have fun in casual, but it's it's still a new experience every time you get on because you'll find India's picked out some fuck ass map, but the main thing that I've enjoyed from running the server is more so just building a community, the Discord,
meeting the people,
seeing all that. Yeah, there's names I'm seeing names pop up that and remembering faces and names and stuff like that. There's that one person that comes to mind. I don't know why, is the guy who sounds like Queso in our fucking server. I cannot remember his name, but he has the exact.
Sounds exactly like him.
So I don't know. I think we've really curated a very nice community, and I really like that.
It is a good group of people. I have fun when I get on. I don't play much recently because college has been getting in the way and stuff, but it has been fun when I do have a chance to get on.
That's fair.
Are fun to play with.
And we welcome you every time. You're a legend.
Who is mentioning Untamed Beast in the chat? That's a very big callback. That was a very old callback to my old Steam name. Untamed Beast.
Well, thank you so much, Coconut. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah,
I hope you have a fun rest of the stream and shit.
We'll see you on the server, man. So I can.
We'll see you on the server. Yeah, hell yeah.
Not again.
And a Burger King.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Next up is
I
Sniper.
didn't do my emotional speech. Oh, too late now.
I thought you did. You weren't one for emotional speeches.
Well, I was gonna say about how fuck whatever. As next person.
You are waiting to grab a glass and go excuse me. Everyone?
Corny ass. Like,
I've got something to say.
Sniper is next.
Sniper is next.
Are you
What's going
actually
on, Sniper?
Sniper
You're on
from
air.
TF2?
Oh my god. John, wait. John Loud, like hell for me. Wait. Okay, real quick. Okay, hi, welcome, hi. I'm not ready, complete improv. Just kind of seen that y'all gonna be doing Collins when I was playing SPSL, so I'm here. Only really what
What's
I
up,
wanted to
man?
ask mostly is that I think I've lost the thing. So I'm gonna tell about Burger King because
Yep, right.
John
Here we
was talking
go.
about Burger
We're
King.
right back to it.
We're right back to what really matters. So let's
Guys,
go.
we need to come back to it because I want to say it too. So, I've been to Burger King once, and I'm Polish. I was in Krakow, and I thought, I'm gonna go try with my family Burger King. And when I checked the menu, I seen 3 burgers: cheeseburger, normal burger, and a fucking nugget burger. Like, what the fuck? Is that it? That's our choice? Come on, man. So I took the nugget burger because it was the only unique one, really. I tried it. Man, I regret buying this day. This tasted like complete dog shit. Whoever likes anything.
I think you
whoever
are
likes
overstating
anything,
how bad Burger King is.
I'm sorry.
Bro, Sam,
man.
this is an accurate monologue about Burger King. An actual.
Why are there? Why are their burgers always wet, man? Why are they always
dripping
wet?
with grease, dripping with
It's not even grease. It's like water. It's like they're wet. It's like someone dunked them in a glass of water.
Because they're refrigerated and just reheated, and they're not done all the way.
Don't forget how's it grilled? The grilled burgers. So they're first of all taken out as a refrigerator and then grilled, right? I think. I mean that's what they advertise, right? It's grilled burgers. So it's basically all wet because it's all grilled. So what the fuck, man? But yeah, I never tried it since 2015 when I was in the 2nd grade of elementary. So I'm not sure if it changed. I did see that in Krakow the whole Burger King got an upgrade, but after that one time, I never came back to it.
How about this? How about this? Next Swishcast episode, I'm gonna order a bunch of Burger King, and you'll have an indie cam of me.
Oh yeah, let's
eating it
do a
while we talk.
mukbang of Burger King.
Let's do a mukbang episode next time.
Mukbang episode. Mukbang episode. Swishcast is eating the biggest burger mountain. Dude,
The biggest burger this side of the Atlantic.
This is the shittest burger I've ever met. I hate it. It tastes like a grease trap.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Going to a bit off topic. I mean, off topic. We were Joe just talking about it.
I thought that was your topic. Okay, what's your actual topic?
Ask mostly, what's your favorite type of cosmetics in TF2? It's just like that.
Oh,
because my favorite one is definitely the hats. I very much love every single hat. That is, of course, fitting into the game, obviously, because some of the slop that came out sometimes was just out of this earth. And I'm not saying in a good way. Not in a good way.
Yeah, man. Anyway, that's a good question. For me, I like all the hats that you get that are that you get for doing achievements because I don't know what it is about all of them. I think they're all really charming. I don't know why. I just think when people wear them, I think it's really charming. I think when people make them work as well.
I regret because there's these 2 top hats, right? I deleted them because I was a free-to-play in 2018. I felt like, man, I got a new weapon. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't use these 2 hats. I'm gonna delete them, and I can't get them back since, man. Because
that sucks.
I think a certain person in this call made a video about those items.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, man.
Please speak up.
I feel I don't remember. Maybe I watched it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm quite disappointed because I did actually use that free. I think how do you call it in a Steam support? A free card of getting the item back, but I used it on my gibbous because these 2 hats I did not remember at all about.
You can ask for multiple on the Steam.
Yeah, you can ask again.
Yeah, you can ask again.
I'm not sure if they're gonna do that because
they're very hesitant.
They might
They're
not.
very hesitant to give them back nowadays, but you can still
I got
try.
most of mine back because I asked for all of them back in one email, and they gave me half of them. And
half
there needs to be some sort of like safety measure to stop this from happening, because the reason it happens is because people who don't know anything about TF2 have limited backpack space before they spend money. So then they get slammed with cosmetic cases, fucking just slammed with them. So they're like, oh, I've got to make room for all my cases. Let's delete this shit hat.
Yeah,
But then you miss them.
It's even why do they even allow you to delete those things? Like
I mean, I think
items that you can never get back again.
Yeah, there should be a pop-up saying there's an achievement item. If you're going to delete that, you will never get it back again.
Yeah.
Because I don't think if you reset your, achievements, you get those back out.
You don't.
No, you won't.
You don't. I feel like if they do, I feel like what they should do is they should just make it so if you delete the achievement item, you can just get it again by doing what you needed to do to get the achievement. I think that would be fair.
No, I guess, yeah.
Then, because there's no reason for them to be elusive, because they're not. They're elusive. For some reason, these hats are elusive to people who have been playing for so long because they fucked up when they first started playing. If that makes sense,
man.
Which is the only game I know to ever have this problem.
Yeah, really weird.
It's like a minor problem, really, because most of the times people want those cool hats, There's so many hats.
I like the classic hats. That's what I want. I want my pumpkin head and my eyeball.
I love them as well. I do very much love the original fedora of Spy. That one is my favorite out of the Spy cosmetics. Technically, it fits into every single category. I mean, every single loadout, technically, but it's a very good hat. That's why. Kind of say you can't get them through, drop system. Kind of wish. But I guess they need to make them limited, I guess.
Yes. I love the pumpkin hat. That is my favorite. And I love the eyeball hat.
I love cosplaying the headless horseman as like demo night during Halloween.
Oh, this one. Oh, wait, I deleted this one as well. Oh my goodness, there's so much hats, dude.
That is tragic.
Tragedy.
Yeah, that's not really tragic, really, because I was just a small free-to-play. Not even, I'm barely even. No, wait, no. I barely came out of my elementary school, so like, I didn't have a clue about this, or that, or this. So, I guess I don't blame myself, really. I was just a kid. That was still.
Yeah, that's a good mindset to have, because at the end of the day, they're just hats.
Yeah,
true that, man.
Hats.
There's a real
true
hats,
that.
But,
when I was a kid, I really cared about getting those hats back. But now I'm an adult, I have rent to think about. So
come on, I got all loadouts, man.
Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to bring up?
I don't know, man. I guess I'm quite far. No, wait. I kind of forgot last. Oh, I'm quite happy that I'm basically here ever since this Swishcast server, Discord server, actually begun. I'm kind of happy to be here from ever
You're an
since.
OG.
And so I was quite, technically I'm OG, technically, because I
Another
was
OG.
I technically was on the beginning ones. I don't remember them. I do not remember them, though. When you, I think, started the server itself, and then the casual server, I'm quite happy that I'm here right now, because I kind of took a break from playing TF2, a very long one at that. I think it was a year, but I kind of came back a bit because I think I wanted to play with a friend. No, I played with my cousin. Oh yeah, I planned to play with my cousin, and then he just dipped me, and I'm kind of disappointed. But you get a point.
Yeah, you know how cousins are.
Alright.
Yeah, I think.
I think we need to get to the next person.
Yeah, I think we need to get to the next person as
We can't
well.
keep them waiting, guys. We can't keep them waiting.
No, can't keep them waiting. All right, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Can't believe we actually met the real
Next
sniper.
one is own doing.
Fast, next couple round.
Oh, we got more
Okay.
people joining.
I think we'll have to put.
Let's just keep it to one topic each. What's up, brother? What's your topic, man?
What's up? Hello, own doing.
If they don't unmute, just put them back and we'll have
You're
to...
muted.
I think this person downloaded Discord just to be here, by the way. Because they were saying in chat they don't have a Discord, but now they're in the Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't think they're here. I think just put them back
They
and
might
then...
have just
Yeah,
put it in the back and waited.
Oh, no, wait, never mind.
Am I live?
Yeah,
you're live.
You're on the air.
Right, what's up, man? What's your topic?
Hello?
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 Owlington, are you there? Hello?
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 What is your topic, brother? Can you hear me?
I think he's probably really delayed.
Yeah, probably having a couple connection issues.
From Mars?
Yeah.
What is this delay?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that long of a delay.
It's a fucking 20-second delay.
Yeah.
Well, let's
we'll come back.
It's your first time on Discord. We're probably not gonna like blast.
Yeah,
you in front
let's
of, 20 viewers.
Okay.
let's put you back in there and
guys.
hello. Yeah, we can hear. Can you hear us?
Okay, no, there's.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Okay, we'll have to put him back.
We might come back to him later.
Yeah, I think the next one is this guy. Okay. You're live. Welcome to the stream. What's going
Welcome,
on?
Minecraft. What's going on?
Cracking.
Hello.
Hey, what's your topic, bro?
What's your topic, brother?
I forgot it. I started playing TF2 and I forgot my topic.
Oh, well, that happens to the best of us, doesn't it?
Well, that's it.
That's it.
Is there anything that you want to say then at all?
Yeah, anything you want to say?
I forgot my topic.
No.
I started playing TF2 because I was waiting too long and I forgot.
Well, wait to put you back so you can go think about it and you come back later.
Wait, let me think on the spot.
Okay, go on.
Sun on the stick is not actually that bad of a weapon.
Okay, that's just wrong.
I'd agree with that, honestly.
I think it's all right.
I think Sam. I don't think it's as bad as.
I think
I have an idea. My topic is the combination of Sun on a stick and sharpened Valkuno fragment. As a combination of two friends playing is not bad.
Yeah, I get
why.
That is like a super Soundsmithian type gimmick.
Very gimmicky.
Very like that is like a Soundsmithian combo if I've ever heard one. And it would be like called like the dog shit duo or some fucking thing or whatever. It was no, I don't know about this one. I think the Sun on a Stick on its own isn't. It's a meme, but it's not as bad because it can kind of. It's kind of fun.
I do play with it, and it's not that bad.
It really isn't that bad. It's decent, I guess.
Use your bat.
That's a good point. Well, if you don't use it.
Oh wait, I forgot about something very important information. Fuck Burger King.
Yeah, no, Burger King sucks.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
Thank you for being real.
Please don't order it on the next stream. Don't waste your money for that.
Don't waste your money, Indy. The people have spoken.
Okay. I'll get Taco Bell instead.
It's worthy more to buy Google Plus or whatever, or Google Glasses.
Google Glasses?
Burger King.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking Google. Hey Google, can you tell me the next Burger King is?
Nearest Burger King is.
Show me the destination to the nearest Burger King.
And you've got the glasses
big,
like a fucking, like GTA where it's like a purple like fucking thing telling you where to drive. So you have that when you put on the Google glasses, directing you to the Burger King.
At the bottom left of your vision at all times.
No, just in the center, like a big purple line you have to follow.
A big objective marker.
Burger King inbound.
New objective: get to Burger King, satisfy hunger, fucking be disappointed.
All right. Thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you.
One more thing to say. I hate Burger King because I ate once there and I had stomach issues for like 2 days. And
I think that's the experience most people have.
COVID at a Burger King the first time I went there. It's like it instantly kills you. Yeah, I had a perfect no COVID track record the entire during the entire confinement. I go to Burger King once we're like free to go out, and I instantly get sick.
Okay, I think we've got a lot of people to get through.
We really gotta get past this Burger King dilemma.
We really need to let this Burger King shit go. All right, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, man.
Let's go.
All right, boy. Okay, bring the other guy back in because he said he had us muted.
Hello.
Okay, right. Have you fixed it now?
Have you fixed it?
You're muted on Discord.
Yeah,
Hello?
I don't understand why I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
This is very cursed.
Okay.
Well, I think we'll circle back to you, mate.
We'll try again in a bit.
Okay, I think
You're live on air, Sir
Hello.
Claire. What's going on?
Get your topic up.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
I'm like, nobody's ready.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
All right, what's your topic, man? What are you bringing to the table?
Quickly, would any of you
Can I get a?
You do sound like I'm ordering at Burger King. Oh, it's all some shit. Sorry, good.
would you rather smoke 10,000 cigarettes or die?
Die. All right, thank you for coming on.
My day to day, or
No, I feel like with the 10,000 cigarettes, I'm at least getting some enjoyment out of that because then I'm
you are
dead
not.
starved.
Hold on. No, by about the 10th cigarette, you are not. You're fucking. You're fucking gagging for a bullet.
No, but I'm starting the addiction.
Would you rather
No.
die on the spot now or be stuck in a
No, I
iron
don't have to
lung?
smoke them all at once. I can take
Hold
it easy.
on, hold on. No. Party, you didn't used to have a nicotine addiction. You do not understand the fucking feeling of taking too much nicotine. You just it's horrible. It's fucking dreadful.
Okay, but think about this, bro. I don't have to smoke all the cigarettes immediately. It's gonna take me a while to get through them. So I just go slowly. You know what I'm saying? Or do I have to
That's
smoke
true.
them? Or do I have to smoke them all on the spot?
No, you have to smoke them throughout your lifetime, or you die.
Yeah, but what that means is like one after the other, or like.
So
No.
okay, well then I take the
If you're
cigarette.
90, you can smoke them all then.
Okay, well then I take the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll just have to be a. I mean,
You just
yeah.
have to, one or
You're suffering
one,
a little bit, but at least
one
you don't
every
die
weekend.
instantly.
I mean, it'll be shit. It'll be a bit. My lungs will be a bit fucked, but I'll be alive.
So it'd be a cigarette addict or die instantly. I wouldn't like it, but I guess I'd be the cigarette addict.
I don't think you understand how much 10,000 is.
It's a lot, but over
I feel like my mum smoked more, to be honest. I'm not
calling your mum out like that. Hold on, let me do a calculator. So how many weeks are there in a year?
Can I switch them for vapes?
yeah, if it's a strawberry elf bar, I'm ripping through them.
Okay. Here's a good. No, here's an actual good one. 10,000 cigarettes or 50,000 elf bars.
And you have to do it
It's
in a week.
horrible. I'd rip through them in a month.
Is dying still an option?
No, no.
You cannot.
And you'll die faster with the cigarettes.
Okay, well, if that hypothetical is it, then
yeah, is that what you wanted?
Was that it? Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to know if you guys were addicted to nicotine. That's all.
Sam is. All right, we'll see you next time.
I'm not anymore.
He's 2 days sober, so.
Shut up! I'm nearly a year.
No, you were getting a new elf bar out because you were stressed about Origins last night.
I'm nearly a year clean. Fuck off.
Oh,
you were like the glitch. You were like the plane made you relapse on Origin.
Yeah, we could beat Origin. Start day drinking at the park.
Okay, quick, next person. Do we got Pomni.
What's going on, small PP?
No. Can I just say I love your profile picture of Pomni sucking toes.
I thought it was Pomni smoking a bong.
It's a profile picture of Pomni from Digital Circus sucking Jax's toes, I think.
Oh dear, dearie me.
Well, welcome, small PP. What do you want to talk about, man? What topic you bringing here?
Pomni.
Hello.
Topic?
Small PP.
I need, like,
Can you
Don't
hear
call
us?
them that.
I
That's
need, like,
horrible.
an intimidating, threatening, like, sound effect I can play, like, whenever no one speaks.
Arr.
Like, this is like.
Everyone be quiet.
Arr.
Okay, yeah,
What is your topic, Pomni?
My topic is warrior guys' least favorite weapons and how would you fix them?
Okay. Ooh, okay. Least favorite one.
got-
Sandman, put it back to how it was.
Okay, that's a simple one. Yeah, that's a good one. What about you, Sam?
See, I think the Sandman is fun, so I'd be hard pressed to call it my least favorite weapon. But I do really want it fixed. Come back to me because I'm still trying to think.
Okay, well, I got one. Natasha is my least favorite weapon in the game, and I think it could be fixed. There was a fan rework of it that I played on a little bit that was really good, where it's kind of the opposite effect, where while you shoot people, you move faster. So while you're shooting someone, you have a speed boost while revved down, and I think that's pretty fun. Still with the damage penalty and everything, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, wait,
that's my answer.
I remember. Okay, it's definitely not the worst weapon in the game, but I think I've made my distaste for the force of nature very clear. I think having the soda popper kind of just invalidates like the need for the fucking force of nature. It's just a worse soda popper at this point. So find a different use for it, I think.
That's a good one. What about you, Azelle?
I'd say the Scorch Shot is like my least favorite weapon. Like, it's not fun to use. It's like way too strong and it's like ridiculous. And it's not fun to fight against. But like, of all the like suggestions for like changes to be made to it, I've never like seen one that's like the way I've thought about it. Like, because I don't mind that when you get hit by the Scorch Shot, you get knocked back a little bit. It's like really, it has the potential to be like a really sick combo pyro weapon. But the issue is like if you hit somebody with the Scorch Shot, they're like basically dead already because of how much like damage you can just deal from one single good shot of it. Like honestly, I think the only fix I would do to the Scorch Shot is just like instead of making it like a splash damage thing that you can spam endlessly down a corridor, because you can already do that with the detonator if you like have a little bit of skill and like time your explosion well. Just have it be like purely like a weapon that does that little bounce when you actually hit somebody, and have it deal way less damage. Like have it only deal as much afterburn as the greaser. And that's all I would do. It's otherwise just way too strong to like even bother using it as a cool weapon.
With the Scorch Shot, I think the biggest problem, I hate how pyros can just sneeze 20 million years away from me. And these stupid ass projectiles that piss me off.
If you're a scout, you just, like full health scout, you get hit by a Scorch Shot once, your life is forfait. It's like,
I just the way they sneeze at you and have to have good aim, it pisses me off so bad.
They just have to aim in your like general direction. Yeah.
I also would remove the shield off the Wrangler because it really pisses me off.
Oh yeah.
How would you Sigafu save?
I wouldn't. I would destroy the sentry. Did you have anything else, Pomni?
No, but I also say that it wasn't the first one who joined. Before me, there was Reds and the Mighty Hook.
Oh,
okay. Well, my bad.
We'll get to everybody anyway.
Yeah, we'll get to everybody.
All right. Thank you, Pomni.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye. You're a loser, Jaxie, a loser. You remember
Reds, what's up, Reds? You're live. What's going on?
Hello. So the question I want to ask is, what do you guys think about people queuing 2-train and then leaving 5 minutes later?
Oh, now you've got me started. All right. So this is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a thing that's been happening on our server nonstop now. People get on to play on the server. Everyone starts yelling like 2-train. We want to play 2-train. We want to play 2-train. Someone nominates 2-train. They rock the vote. 2-train is on. Everyone votes for it, and then the server immediately dies. Everyone within 5 minutes, everyone is left. Everyone is left 2-train. It's so weird because it's a map that everyone wants to get in, but no one actually wants to play. Like, does anyone have like a scientific explanation as to why this is?
Because it's become like it's basically just become our like, it's slowly becoming our like annoying like community meme that I hate. I think, is what's happening.
Why people like Two Train so much? I mean, I don't. When I first played Two Train, I thought it was good. I was like, oh, this is a cool map. But the more I've played it, the more I've come to feel like this map like pisses me off. I can't be real. This map kind of just makes me fucking.
It was not
pissed.
meant to be played as much as we play it nowadays.
Like, I think it's a funny gimmick map, and I think it's cool, but after like an hour, I'm sick of it. Like, genuinely, like, it's not even now, like 30 minutes. I'm sick of it.
Not even.
Not
like,
even
10
now, like
minutes
10
in,
minutes,
I'm
actually.
like-
I don't even know where I got an
10
hour
minutes
from.
in, I'm like, 10 minutes in, I'm like, okay, I just like, okay, man.
'Cause it's just a gimmick. Like, it's a gimmick. Let's be real. It's a gimmick map. There are maps that have done the same concept and actually made it like a real
Well,
map.
I think Two Train Night is really good. I love Two Train Night, the one that's like really big, like where you can go inside the train carts. But no
This
one
one's
wants
so
to play that
narrow.
one for some reason. No, everyone wants to play OG Two Train. I don't know why.
Two Train is fun. I do have fun every time it loads on, but it's like,
Like, fun can be had.
yeah. It was just not meant to be played every day.
Yeah.
I like Quake. Quake's my favorite.
We are remaking Two Train, Azeli and I and some mappers. So
eventually
we've got some. Azel's made some sketches so far, and it looks like it's going to be a banger. So stay tuned for that.
The one thing I ask is please fix the air so I can Troller. Because like from one side, if you like rocket jump, you just go straight to their point.
I
If
think we
you're the
should keep
opposite
that in,
team,
actually. I
I've
think
got good
Troller
news
should
and
die.
potential bad news. We're gonna keep it in, but you're gonna, there's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
make
some
it even
chances
stronger.
So that,
I thought Soldiers would like that. I can imagine some Soundsmith type video abusing that shit.
We're gonna make the trigger clip that causes the like wind to push you to go over the entire map. So now you don't even have to jump to get pushed; it'll just happen.
You just immediately get
now
pushed
the wind
off
has
like a
become
real train.
realistic, as though you were actually on a train.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Reds. And
Thank you so much, Ray. Always.
I have one more question.
Okay, quick one.
Is your hair meant to look like a head crab?
No, unfortunately.
I can see it actually though. Now that I'm looking at your thing, I can see it. Not on your profile picture, but on the stream, I can see it. Do you see?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it does look like it a bit.
I think it is. That's my
You're gonna
head
be
cannon.
changing that character.
Don't listen to Azel.
That's my head crab cannon. All right.
Azel,
it's
you're being
always
controlled
a
by
ple-
a brain zombie. Do the noise, Azel, quickly.
Oh
I'm stealing Birdman's thing. This is not okay.
Look, on new ropes.
All right. Thank you, Reds.
Thank you, Reds. Always a pleasure to see you on the server.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, next
See ya.
person.
All right.
Everyone
Next
Okay.
person
is so chill, just like going.
is.
Okay. By the
No,
way,
so-
I'm just saying. I think we should. This should be like cut off point now. So if anybody else joins,
We've been going
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a few
so-
hours.
So these are the last 4 people we're gonna do. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, we're closing the call-ins. So if you want to
like,
join,
whoever's in the waiting room now, we will get to.
if you've been in the waiting room, that's it for up to now. You'll get in, but anyone or new people will have to wait till next time.
Yeah.
We will be doing this again.
Yeah, this has been really fun, by the way.
I believe. Yes, the mighty Hook. You are
Hello,
live.
the mighty Hook. You are here, my friend, live.
You remind
What's
me of the
going
Mighty
on?
Boosh.
How are you keeping?
I'm keeping good. I apologize for my voice. I know it's not the best, but I'm at least gonna,
You sound great.
Yeah,
Let's go.
never apologize for your voice, mate. All right. Well, what's your topic?
Oh, thank you. All right, I actually have 2, and I thought it'd be fun to let you guys pick. There's
Okay,
one
okay.
for in-game TF2 and one for outside TF2.
Okay.
Okay, which one are we picking?
Are there any more details, or is just what was that? It? Is that
Do you want more details?
No, I like the mystery box.
I think
aspect of
outside.
it.
I think outside TF2 is always.
I'm
more
voting
interesting.
outside as well.
Yeah.
Gotta agree.
All right,
Okay.
outside TF2.
Okay. Do you guys think Valve is ever gonna actually make new merch for TF2?
New
that's
merch?
something that. Yeah, new merch, because the Valve store has been dead for at least, I think, 3 years now?
Yeah, it's been 3 years. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. And it's always bothered me that they never update. Like they never made a new one, especially since Steam has that functionality now. Like they added that in at some point. I think.
Okay, I think that there'll probably never be any more like TF2 merch that's specifically for TF2, but I feel like things like the Heavy and like the Scout and Spy and stuff like they're kind of like associated with Valve's brand. So I think things with featuring them like posters or like in like the backgrounds or something.
Yeah, that's
or,
a good point.
Like that could be big. And the thing is, TF2 is featured in like there was a TF2, and I fucking hate them, but there was a TF2 Funko Pop. Then there was and TF2
Those have
characters
been reprinted though. I think those are also kind of going the way of the Dodo right now.
And I think TF2 shows up in like other games. Like there was the Fall Guys thing, and I don't know. That was kind
Evil
of
Genius 2. Anyone playing that? Okay.
I think
It feels so random with what they just pop in with and then just pop back out.
I think that the TF2 characters are so closely linked to Valve's brand that I don't think they'll ever go away from like appearances. But I don't think Valve are ever gonna like. Well, they might do, but I don't think they're ever going to make exclusive TF2 merch, unless they make like another update or something, which I probably won't happen.
Storefront, because it's weird because like for Portal, there's still some sites that still have Portal merch, like the very big Wheatley plush. I have one of those. They still sell them on. Oh god, I forgot the name of the website.
Makeshift.
Makeshift doesn't have any of that. It's something. I may have to look it up, and I'll have to like. Should I just like message it to someone or something?
Yeah, it's all right, but yeah, no, I don't know why. It's really weird for $1 billion video game company to just not have any merch. That is like very strange. I feel like that's like almost a requirement.
Especially when they're making like physical hardware and stuff too. It's like, sorry,
really weird.
I think it's kind of a part of like how they've just kind of been leaving TF2 everything to the community. I think like merch has also kind of been left to the community. It was for a while already, with how basically like all the merch was already like community made stuff, for like most of it. But like now it's like even the storefront, they're just not producing it themselves. Like I mean, it's weird.
I guess it's kind of a question of how involved Valve wants to be with it at this point, because the whole reason the Valve store went away is because what were they called? Like for fans by fans, or
they outsourced it completely. That's what
they outsourced it, and then they shut down, and that was the only reason why the Valve store shut down. And I'm very surprised they haven't tried like a new outsourcing thing, or like trying to do something like a makeshift.
Very strange. But I will say that a lot of the fan-made TF2 merch you find on like Etsy and stuff like that is actually really high quality. Like I've seen some really cool stuff, like especially that Prop Fortress thing.
Oh, I've always been meaning to get the score shot for the prop from Prop Fortress, but I can never get it at a good price. I'm just waiting for.
They are pretty pricey.
Yeah. I think it's Novelties that does like the little Merc plush.
Oh yeah.
And the wooden target stand. I actually have 2 of those, and the teleporter pin.
Yeah, they look really cool. I like the teleporter pin that spins. That is also really cool.
I wish they had it in blue though.
Yeah, I mean maybe you can ask them and they can put it on their store. I don't know.
I have been tempting.
Is there anything else you want to mention quickly about merch or whatever before we?
At least merch. Okay, hold on. Can I at least mention the merch thing and then say what the other topic was going to be?
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
Go on.
So one thing I'm actually very excited for merch related wise is that I have one of the old Valve Store Merasmus posters, and I'm good. Yeah, they made posters. Yeah, and I'm going to a convention with my friend, like my best friend, in I think like 2 months, and Nolan North's going to be there. I'm going to see if I can get him to sign the poster.
Absolutely, go for it, man. He's gonna
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
He's gonna love that.
You better like frame that on your wall. That's like
Oh,
a
I already have
conversation
I
piece.
already have like a frame. Well, I used to have a frame.
The frame is
switched it out
ready.
for-
The
I
frame is
switched it out
ready.
for my own pyro poster because I don't have it on my Discord
Yes,
right
out
now.
of the way, Pyro. It comes with
Hell
Marasmus.
yeah. Hell yeah. Awesome.
I mean, I
Thank
can
you
just go
so
back
much.
to Walmart and get a new frame.
All right, awesome. Okay, what was the
right,
second
hold
thing going to be?
Oh yeah. The other topic would have been, should Halloween spells come back?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's
Yes.
a definite
All
yes
right.
from
I think
everyone.
That's just an all-around yes.
Resounding yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, screw the people that say they shouldn't.
The only people who say they shouldn't are like traders who want to hoard the wealth. So let's
I
just forget about it. They are
Let's redistribute it back to the
the
people.
capitalists of TF2 community. The fucking
I bring up something that like still makes me sad when I think about it. I deleted my fucking spell book when I was young. I don't like kids get it
Zell just
anymore.
can't cast spells.
Worst case, try talking to Valve support. Maybe not during when there's a huge influx, but when there's like a small thing, because they do on the very rare occasion do return items.
They have for me before, yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah,
and
you can't-
they are they've been very strict about not wanting to let me have my spellbook back, and how much
back in the day,
how much the game. I keep getting every time I send it back, they respond with a very specific like addition that like, oh, but you do have access to the spell magazine, which does let you cast spells. But then like also I'm hoarding a million of pages in my inventory that I
just gotta get rid of them.
use.
Get rid of Slenderman's pages and just say fuck it.
At the very least, you think they would like make a different type of spell book for that now or something?
Also, the pages don't even do jack shit anyway, so just get rid of them.
Actually, no,
just
they
get
actually
rid of the
did used to
pages.
do something. They gave you access to different spells when you were using the book. Well, the magazine had access to everything. When you used your own spell book, I think it gives you a better chance of certain spells. Or something like that.
That's pretty
bigger-
cool. I never
bigger
knew
spells
that.
like powered up your
I
spells.
didn't even know
so
that.
It give you higher chances to get the stronger ones.
Oh, that's actually cool.
Yeah,
Like,
something like that. I remember.
So you're permanently nerfed to Zell, unfortunately.
It seems so. I don't think it works anymore. But like, it's just,
Well, worst
I
case, he has
just- I wanna use all my
advantage to
pages.
intimidation with his head crab hair.
all right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
See you guys in the server, even though I would lag like hell because I'm in the Americans, so it's always a somewhat annoying experience.
Trust me, it's worth it,
Hopefully
man.
Hopefully one day we'll have.
One day we'll have a US server.
We will once we get the money because we broke.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Now we got Itchy742. What's up, Itchy? You're live.
What's so itchy?
going on?
What is so itchy? Is it your balls? What is going on?
This person has literally just joined.
I only have like
a word in.
2 topics to talk about, so I really hope that no one else has talked about them already.
Go for it.
Choose
So
one.
the first one is one. Okay, wait. Can I only choose one?
Yes,
Do one,
I'm putting you in the hot seat.
Pick the most important one
Alright.
first, and then if it's
Alright, the most important one, which is, I think Team Fortress 2 would actually be better off if Valve like completely abandoned it and just left it to the community.
They've already done that.
It's kind of what they're
I
already
mean,
doing.
I mean, like hard cutoff. Like if they removed it from the Steam store and people had to download it from like another place.
I don't know about
And
that.
I know this sounds insane, but like I think a lot of this started when I was like thinking about like casual versus the community server browser. So like most people agree that the community servers are like better than casual, right? Mostly like during the bot crisis, but like even now there's like a bigger sense of community because like you can sometimes meet the same people.
Yeah,
I'd agree.
Yeah, but so I theorized that a lot of people who would enjoy community servers are going on casual because it's more convenient for them. So even
absolutely.
So my theory is that removing casual would be better because it would force those players to actually use the community server browser, even though it's like tough love or something. Like it seems cruel because like
I will say this. I do think I am a big proponent of just getting rid of casual and just having not even getting rid of casual, actually, just taking the Valve servers and letting you join them from the community server browser. I'm a big proponent of that. because I don't think there's any reason to like have matchmaking. I feel like it just needs you could just join them normally.
Yeah, it just wastes a lot of time.
Yeah, I think that would actually be a really good middle ground because like people can still find Valve servers that they're like familiar with, since it's like a 24 player and random crits and it's like casual and stuff. But since people are forced to use the server browser, they would like become familiar with it, and maybe one day they would become curious enough to like go into a community server.
I really think, because this is kind of tying into the fucking quick play debate, but I really do, I do think my ideal fix for like all this is just take all the Valve servers, make it so you can join them however you want, and instead of casual, just have a better server browser like the one we had for quick play, where it just lets you filter through vanilla servers, community servers, Valve servers, just what has crits on, what has this on. Just give the player as much choice of how they want to play as possible. I think is just the best way to do it, because matchmaking in TF2 it just doesn't. There's no point for it. I think that's my opinion on that.
Especially because like the matchmaking is not even good. Like
no, it's not good. It sucks.
You get matched with people who've just installed the game, and also like comp players who've got like all their awards and 20 trophies of all the people they've played won against in their bedroom, and it's like, like, because like the thing is like I do kind of like casual-esque stuff in games where I can just like there's times where I'm like, okay, I like the community aspect, but I'm a bit antisocial at times. I just want to get in, frag, not really care who it is, and just kind of move on later and just feel like I'm getting better at the game, and it's just like whatever. Like it's handy. I'm not thinking of what map I want or anything, just like queue up. But like for TF2, you could just have a quick play system and just have a send me to a random server button and just have that. Instead, it would be like way better.
Yeah, I just think what I want. I'm not saying either just bring back quick play or just just make a easy way for me to like just pick the server I want with filters and stuff, because the current community server browser is also very archaic.
It needs to be revamped a little bit. I agree.
That's my opinion on all of that.
The thing I really like that TF2 Classic does,
I
think they're going to take away.
I like what they do as
when
well.
the Steam release comes out, but they have this little window that shows you the biggest servers that have a bit of space in them.
I really like that as well. I think it's super convenient. It gets me 100%. Into a game immediately. I don't understand why you want to take TF2 off Steam, because Steam is just so.
I don't think that's like. I use that as like hyperbole to be like. I think Valve is like kind of holding TF2 back because people would rather choose like the convenient but imperfect option over one that's less convenient but like better.
I just think if it wasn't on Steam, all the constant revolving door of new players would like cease, and then that would just be the end. That would just be the end of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the Steam connectivity. I like to go on people's Steam profiles and comment hate shit.
Oh yeah.
Steam seems like the most like I think handy, quick, and like genuinely good like game platform.
It's the only good game launcher I've noticed. The only good one, except maybe like the Minecraft launcher, because that lets you pick old like versions of it. Those are the only two good game launchers. Fuck Origin, fuck Epic Games, fuck Uplay or whatever the fuck it's called. That can kiss my ass.
What about GOG?
GOG's not really a launcher though. GOG's like a website.
Yeah.
No, GOG has a launcher.
Well, I don't use it. I'm pretty sure GOG is just a way of paying for games that have like no anti-piracy. So that's what GOG is.
Humble bundle.
Which is like, I think GOG's fair enough. GOG is good. I think I've never seen the GOG launcher, but GOG the website is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, and especially fuck new Call of Duty games, because for them you have to download the Call of Duty launcher off Steam to then play Black Ops 6. So if you want to play Black Ops 6, you have to go on Steam, open Call of Duty launcher through a launcher, then in the launcher of the launcher, then open Black Ops 6. 2 launchers. Fuck yourself. It's like actually, like what is the point? Sorry, that's my thoughts on that. What was the other thing? Quickly.
The other thing was 100 player Team Fortress 2. I just want to say I've only been, well, not only, but like 99% of my playtime in like the last 2 years has been in 100 player TF2, and it's so much fun. And like I can't go back to regular TF2. It's like so dead in like a regular 24 player server.
I've never played that, and
I've never tried it.
I imagine it being nightmarish, but
It is. I don't think any of us can speak on it because I haven't played it either.
I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of maps for it, and like there are like custom maps that are like made specifically to be gigantic for 100 players, and that's like really cool.
I follow the YouTuber who made it, Shonik, and he did like these live streams where he like made the maps live, and then I actually participated in a bunch of playtests where he had like these the early versions of these maps, like PLDBZ, and then he like tried stuff and then it didn't work, and then he tried it again, and it was like really cool.
And he ran an art pass contest as well for a DBZ. Originally,
yeah,
like let people art pass it and see which one was better.
Yeah, he did that. I don't think we played on the art passes. I forgot, but we definitely played like a lot of the original map where it was just like the developer textures. That was a lot of fun.
We should do 100 player Swishcast. Someone says.
I don't think let's get 100
Indy, hear me out. Hear me out, Indy.
Make it happen.
100, Indy, hear me out. 100 player 2 train.
Yo,
everyone leaves in 10 minutes.
All right. Is there anything else you want to mention before because we need to get through 2 other people?
Oh yeah, in regards to Valve abandoning TF2, one thing that I really dislike is that like sometimes you just get disconnected from the item servers, and also new players don't have all the weapons, which I think is kind of unfair. Like it's one thing for new players to do poorly because they're bad at the game, but it's another for them to like not even have access to the tools like the sandwich or like the gunboats and stuff. So I think
I will say on that that Valve having shitty item servers that go down is never been that's not a new thing. That's always been happening. But
I know, but
there is I will say that there was one time that me and India like to call it the OG season of TF2 where they had them shut for a full day.
Oh, I remember.
That was really fun.
Yeah,
I was playing on 100 players, and then on DeGroot Keep, we had like 10 heavies in the doorway, just spamming the finger gun taunt kill.
Yeah, I like the. To be fair, I don't mind it too much because it's like a mini OG seasons. But yeah, I get what you're saying. What was the other thing you said? Sorry.
The other thing was just a 100 player Team Fortress 2. I was just like ranting about how much I enjoy it.
Yeah, we should definitely
give it a try.
100 player 2 train. That's something.
Definitely give it a shot sometime.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing through this now.
It's all right. I understand. Other people.
All right, no worries, man.
Right.
Okay, let's
Thank you, Legend.
I don't know if this guy's fixed his mic. Should we do?
Let's do
AJ
a gag.
or Rosie?
Let's do a gag, and then
Rosie, unfortunately, we won't be able to get to you.
Hello?
We did get a cut off.
Hello, a gag. All right, guys.
Hello.
A gag J is a legend. He's been here since day one. How you doing, a gag J?
What's up? My topic is kind of lame compared to like everyone else, but I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think of the Southern hospitality?
Oh, now we're talking.
Right, Indy. There you go. Here you go, Indy. Yeah, I'll let you take the floor.
Hospitality. Sudden hospitality is like you see like. You think Team Fortress 2, and most people think about the movement. Most people think of like the movement, the art, but I think of the sudden hospitality. I think sudden hospitality encapsulates just what Team Fortress 2 is, because it's a wrench and it bleed, and it's just one of the coolest things that Valve has ever done, and I really cannot appreciate it enough. Yeah, no, it's just I have a framed picture of sudden hospitality on my wall.
I love to bleed.
I love to incur bleed, and I love to be
to fix my buildings while burning down to death really rapidly.
Yeah, it's truly one of the greatest things that Team Fortress, I think, has ever done. It's like, do you agree, Agag?
Yes. It's also one of my favorite weapons.
Yeah, no, I should get a collector's one. Now you're saying it.
Southern hospitality.
Oh, wait,
God, please, yes.
$1 million idea. million item. Okay, someone's got to do that. Someone's got to get that shit made. But it won't be me because Southern Hospitality it's just too pure to touch. That's why I never use the Southern Hospitality, because I'm like, am I gonna equip it? No, I'm not good enough. You know, you need to be like in the right headspace for the Southern Hospitality, and I feel that most people just aren't ready.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No, that was all I was gonna ask about the Southern Hospitality.
All right, cheers, man. All right, bleed on, brother.
Thank you.
Okay, if this guy's mic's broken, let's let Rosie's in, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're the last. No, let's let them in anyway. Because they're the last person in there anyway. Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's. If this doesn't work, mate, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to cut you off.
I'm very sorry, guys. I cannot hear you, but
okay, just say your thing and we'll talk over it.
I'm going to give you guys from the void. I just wanted to say that I really like you guys, and I've been playing this game since 2011, and lately I've been seeing so much hatred in this game that I've never seen before, and it's very nice to see you guys, being so positive from a positive community, and I really want you guys to keep up the good work, keep up the podcast, the channels. I love every single one's channels, especially the Not Saying G. I love his channel. I'm really glad that he stopped doing TF2 content and started to do more things. I love his Disco Elysian videos.
There you go, Sam.
Yeah.
There you go, Samuel.
Oh, and one last thing about Burger King. I hate Burger King. I hate McDonald's. I hate Subway. It is all capitalist food slop.
Yes. Preach on. Preach.
That's it, guys. Thanks.
Never a round of applause.
That was beautiful.
That was really
Thank you. Beautiful.
That was beautiful. He said everything I was wanting to hear. If that was a pitch, I would have given all my money.
That was worth the wait. That was worth the wait. Thank you very much.
Let Rosie in, the last person.
Okay.
All right. Last person of the night.
Last but not least.
Hello,
Roses. You are
the last person of the night.
Hi. Oh my god, I can't believe I got in. I'm pretty recent to like this whole Switchcast thing. I just found out about you a few weeks ago, and so far I've been loving your content. Just want to say that.
Well, thank you.
And
thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I came here to talk about because there's one mode in Team Fortress 2 that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. It has gained some tractions lately due to some videos. But what are your opinions on Pastime?
Banger. Wait, no, could be banger. Right, okay. I've done this. I've had this fucking debate so long.
Tired of them off on a rant now.
Right, no, because the thing is with Pastime, right? The idea of TF2 football is genius. It is genius. People don't realize it is genius idea. However, the way that it's been done in TF2 is so fucking half-assed and shit that it's just like not capitalizing on the potential of a TF2 football mode. If you play 4v4 Pastime with the fucking, you see the clips. Look, go right after the stream. Go on YouTube. Look up 4v4 Pastime. Find the montages. I think his name's Tomato Tom. Find his montages. Watch them. It is the most epic montage in TF2 you will ever see. When this shit is pushed to its limit, TF2 football Pastime or whatever you want to call it is banger langer. It's just that the way it's been implemented in casual is dog shit because all the classes except scout and engineer are useless. So it's just like doesn't work.
Even then though, like, because that's more the like hyper competitive because it's really hard to get into, but like more like the competitive side of like Pastime. But even like on the simpler, like more kind of brain dead play style, you can get a Pastime. Like this is like RC this map called RC Pro Bowl. We had like a
sing it to me.
Like, this was like the most fun thing we played. It's like a purely medieval, just like American football field like map where you just got to get the ball to the other side, but like. There's so much like weird complexity to it due to like how it.
We need
works
to run it on the server. We need to run it on the server.
It's really good.
I'm gonna organize. We run this map on the server. So what the map is? It's literally just a completely flat map, styled like an American football pitch. It's 12v12 pastime set in medieval modes. You can only use melee. That sounds rubbish, but if you play it, it's very, very fun.
Like so much complexity. Like every class has a very good purpose.
And you literally have people yelling over voice chat, "Pass it to me! Pass it to me!"
do you know why this works and regular pastime does? Because the map is small and concise, and you can see the ball at all times. In pastime, the reason pastime fails is because the maps are so fucking big. No one knows where the ball is. So everyone's just confused. But in this map, it's all small and concise. Everyone is blasting towards the ball. Everyone's defending, playing like basketball, trying to get around each other, passing it to each other, doing insane strategies, all on a flat map. The fact that it works on a flat map with no guns proves that pastime could be fun if it was done well. And that's all I got to say on that. We're definitely doing it as an event, and you're going to see it and you're going to witness it live. That pastime is good. So there you go. Was that a good answer?
That was probably the most like passionate answer you've given.
Does that answer your question?
Yep, that was all I had.
I told you, set party off.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
You are our last guest.
That big a fan of pastime.
Try the 4v4.
That's
you won't regret it.
Look, after you leave, go on YouTube and type in pastime 4v4 montage. You will enjoy what you see. I promise you. I'm on my knees.
It's really all about like how pastime should have been done instead of like what we got in TF2 right now.
Yeah, no, it should, because you can do so much cool shit. You can like throw the ball in midair, rocket jump, and then be surfing on a ramp with the ball and spinning around while throwing the ball in the goal, marking guarding someone after. It's like so much insane shit you can do in it. It's so awesome, but it's just because the maps are so bad that it's like it's not being pushed to this limit, and because Engineer can build sentries, it's just oh dear. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to add before we end the stream?
Subscribe to Swishcast.
Yes, yeah. Listen to this one. This one is wise.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on. And with that,
we need to do call-ins from now on. I'm sorry, that was too good. Everyone was great.
I think we kind of fucking timed it a bit shit. Yeah, we were like, this is going to be an hour-long Swishcast.
We were planning like 40 minutes to an hour. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah,
it just proves how good these call-ins are. I'm sorry, we're doing every episode from now on is a call-in episode. I'm saying it now. All right,
this promise will be broken.
Yeah, no, I love the little community we've got here. Everyone is so great. Thank you, everyone, for showing up, and hopefully we'll start doing these Swishcasts more often again soon, because this was really fun. If there's anything else anyone want to say before the end, you. No? Okay. Well,
go forward. New short video 3 days ago. Who's watching?
Oh, Matt made a
Sorry, I gotta catch up on my soundsmith.
Film Theory made a film theory on Emesis Blue.
No, he's sharp.
He did. I swear to God. Go look it up.
Well, I know what I'm watching.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That will be our next topic. That will be our next topic for next time.
Remember, guys, keep hating the bourgeoisie and
fucking Karl Marx, red fucking commie brats. No, I'm joking.
Love our boy Karl Marx.
We love him really.
And we love him really. And yeah, hope to catch you next episode.
Bye. All right. Bye.
We've got to keep politics out of Swishcast.
Forever.